What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Is that today? Today Wednesday? I think it is. It's Wednesday for me anyway. How's everybody doing? We made it. We made it. So far, I'm sticking to my schedule this week. Although, voice is feeling a little rough today. Got some sort of allergy thing going on. Is it freezing for you? Hang on. Let me check my quality here. I forgot to look at that before I went live. Doesn't look like I'm dropping frames or anything. Seems all good on my side. So if you're getting some freezing, it could be your interwebs. I don't think I'm getting sick. No, I think I just think it's like an allergy thing going on. Just I can tell. I think it'll be all right. It just sounds sexier. Yeah, it's almost like I got a morning voice thing going on, which doesn't make a lot of sense because I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I might be a little tired today too. So weird. So weird. That hasn't happened to me in a long time. It usually happens when I stress about stuff. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night and I start thinking about all the things I want to get done and I start stressing and I can't go back to sleep. That kind of happened. Hasn't happened in a while. I think it's because I'm trying to finish out this project at work. My part-time job. No more 644 levels were lost last stream. Audiobooks help. Oh, that'd have been nice if I had some like earbuds or something next to the bed that I could just pop on an audiobook. That'd be smart. I should do that. I should keep some earbuds next to my bed. I didn't quit completely my job. I went to part-time just so I could help finish out the couple projects they needed me on. And one of them's coming to a wrap, but they keep finding bugs. So like yesterday, I fixed a bug, got it to production, and then like 10 seconds later, a couple more bugs were reported. So I'll deal with those tomorrow. Whatever. Today's my day for YouTube and streaming. So here we are. Okay. How am I doing on the Whole30? It's going well. It's going well. My breakfast has been great. I'm really excited about this idea of like meal prepping every Sunday and then just having my meals ready to go. So like I had my like yeah, I'm eating like the same thing every day, but I'm okay with that. Like it doesn't bother me to eat the same thing every day, at least for a week, like 5 days in a row or whatever. I can do that. So yeah, what did I have? I made sweet potatoes. I made mushrooms, spinach. What else is in there? Something else is in there. Sweet potatoes, mushrooms, spinach, bacon, a little bit of bacon in there. And then I just fry up some eggs, a couple eggs, throw on top. I heard about Sean Connery. My wife mentioned that this morning. Super sad. Super sad. Sounds like he pretty much was kind of like old age, died of old age, some heart problem and stuff. Yeah, Sean Connery was the best. Super sad news today. Is it just me or does Impulse and Scar sound alike? We get that a lot. Whoa there, miners and crafters. Evil Notion in the house. What's up? Bacon good. Yeah, Skiz was talking about how he stopped eating bacon. I'm like, what? I mean, I get it, right? Feel bad for the cute piggies. But at the same time, bacon. It's a cold. Confirmed it's not Rona. Yeah. I don't think I'm getting sick. I haven't been sick in like forever. I can't even figure out how long it's been. I love how I just start the streams just standing here talking for 10 minutes. I can't even figure out how long it's been since I've been sick. I know I shouldn't jinx myself. I got sick on January 1st of some year. And I was sick for the entire month. Okay. I remember being excited when I went a full year, but now I feel like I've gone 2 years, or maybe I'm about to come up. So here's what I did. I knew I was sick from January 1st to almost February. So I was like, okay, if I go through my YouTube channel and I have videos produced in that month, like a year ago, then I should be able to pull up the YouTube videos that were produced and hear myself. Do I sound sick? Right? So I pulled up the videos from 2020 thinking, oh, I woke up January 1st, 2020 with getting super sick. Turns out, like, I watched the videos and I don't think that was it. Like, I sounded totally fine. And I made plenty of videos that month. 2019, I made less videos. But I also didn't sound sick. So maybe I only made videos when my voice was somewhat normal. So now I'm thinking, oh, I was actually sick January 2019, which makes it like almost 2 years now, right? Almost 3 years. That would be crazy. But yeah, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I've avoided a few virus type things that have gone through, not corona, but like, you know, like stomach viruses and others, you know, colds and stuff that have gone through my family a few times without getting sick. And they're just like, that was the worst thing ever. How did it not hit you? And I'm like, I don't know. Skizzleman used to give me crap all the time. I'm allowed to say crap, right? Skizzleman used to give me, I'll say flack, about getting sick. He was like, you're sick all the time. And then I got sick really bad for like a month, January 2019, I think. If anybody here has time, go back on my video list and just watch videos. Watch all my videos in January 2019, 2020, and tell me which year was more likely that I was actually sick. I would love to find that out, just because I cannot figure it out. So anyway, he used to give me all sorts of garbage about being sick all the time, and now I haven't been sick for years, so it's weird. Anyway, all right, let's get started, guys. There's my welcome to the stream story, and I will be sick tomorrow probably, and you guys won't see a video from me. I mean, I just went 2 weeks without a video, and getting sick would be horrible. Maybe we should start today off by, last stream we lost our pickaxe and we lost our shoes. Should we start today off by getting them back, by getting new ones? You have a weak immune system and asthma, so you constantly get sick. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. That cannot be fun. Guernsey, thanks for the bits. Mandy Ray, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the sub club. Enjoy your channel banners and emotes. Appreciate you using that Prime sub on me. Let me see what we have. I don't think we have any nether. We have some scraps. We could just buy from Pearl. It's like 20 diamonds. Maybe we just buy from Pearl instead of going to the nether and trying to find some. That'd probably be faster. It's gonna cost us, but get more scraps and get gold. I mean, I have gold. Gold's not a problem. I have tons of gold. But going to the nether and getting, I mean, we need like 6 more. Should we just go mining? I mean, there's other stuff I want to do today. I don't want to get stuck mining for hours. Let's just make ourselves. All right, so first off, we have this one. It's already partially there. We need to change it to efficiency 5, silk touch, and mending. So let's see if we have some books or we have to go buy those too. I hope we don't. I hope we don't have to buy those too. Efficiency 5, that's one that we needed. Oh, it doesn't have unbreaking. Okay, unbreaking and mending. Hey, all right. Oh, but I don't have any levels to do this. Sweet, we got to go get some levels. Stresses books are cheap. Yeah, I mean, if I have them though. Boots. Okay. All right, smart Minecrafters. Tell me, give me the rundown of what I should have on my boots. The best boots money can buy. Someone give me the enchantment list of like, this is, oh geez. Of this is what you have to have. There's gonna be some probably debate. Protection 4, feather falling 4, depth strider 3, unbreaking, obviously mending. That's just, you know, gotta have it, right? Okay, prop 4, depth strider 3, feather falling 4. US? What's US? What's US? Need skills, not boots. To the gold farm. No, 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 no. Is that did I nail it? Soul speed 3. Okay, okay. Oh, U3 is unbreaking 3. Okay. Yeah, we need some soul speed. Okay. We need that. If you want soul speed, recommend doing it on separate boots. No, I don't want to have to switch stuff. I think Queen just got it. Prop 4, Feather Falling 4, Depth Strider, Unbreaking, Mending, Soul Speed. I feel like something's missing there too. Protection 4 is the better way to go. I know that, right? I watched the video and it was like just put Feather Falling 4 on everything, or I mean Protection 4 on everything, and be done with it. Don't bother with soul speed, just put those on gold. I mean, but people do stuff around the server using soul speed. Ooh, I don't like Frostwalker. And I don't put thorns on any of my gear because I don't want to accidentally hurt mobs when I'm trying to escort them for, you know, mob relocation purposes. So hopefully nobody's in the nether in this. I just one-shotted him. There we go. Okay. Might as well repair our gear while we're here. Turn that down, it gets loud. I think we got it. I think we got it. Just, I don't know how I one-shotted him when I hit him in the feet. So, all right. So I think what I'm gonna go with, based off of everybody's suggestions here, I'm gonna make a note so I don't forget. Prot 4, Feather Falling 4, Depth Strider, Unbreaking, Mending, and Soul Speed. I think we can get those all in one set without it being a problem, right? If you add Soul Speed, make it 1 or 2, because more extra fast is cringe. I don't know. I mean, if I'm gonna have it, I might as well go fast as I can. Yeah, I died last stream. A creeper fell on my head. And my reaction was less than good. It was about as good as my reaction in Last Life. Okay, we're not talking about Last Life. I thought about this today. I was like, okay, it's been 24 hours. Are we gonna allow Last Life talk? Let's not. Okay, let's not. Just because it's only been 24 hours and I think there's probably still people that haven't made their way to my Last Life episode. So let's wait till Friday. And then Friday, let's have a real discussion about Last Life. Because Friday streams are like casual Fridays, right? So we get to chill a bit. We get to chill a bit and just chat. So, yeah, if you want like kind of my behind the scenes take on what happened in Last Life this week, let's do it on Friday. So once after I've toured the patron server a little bit, I'll come back here on Hermitcraft and we'll just chill. We'll hang out. We'll do some grindy stuff and we'll talk about Last Life. But today let's zip it for Last Life, so that people that haven't watched it yet can get a chance to have the full experience without any spoilers or exclusive previews. Is that a good deal, peeps? You guys get it down with that? Ranimal, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate you, my friend. Loki, thanks for the 3 months. Mad Maddie with the 300 bits. Demand, thanks for the 3 months. It says, thank you for all the years of content. I should have subbed sooner. Oh, actually, it says 3 months, but it says 6 months after that, so I think it's 6 months. Thank you so much. Oh, and that's a tier 2 sub. Demand, you're making up for it. Don't worry. That's amazing. Thank you. Appreciate you. We had the hype train rolling. Doggy Dog, thanks for the 5 months. Wrathwellen with the Prime sub. Appreciate you using that Prime sub. Toasted Cheeser with the 3 months on Prime. Congrats on all the big changes and the move to full-time streaming. Get a peek behind the scenes on your move and opening new chapters inspired me to step out of my zone and start going after some big moves. That's amazing. Good luck with whatever big moves you've got going on. Good luck. Hope it all goes well. It's obviously super scary to make life-altering decisions, but it's better to make decisions than to not make decisions. Decision paralysis and being stuck in a place where you're not happy, I don't believe is the way. So I've been pushing myself because I don't like friction in any way in my life. I don't like conflict. I don't like making tough decisions. All that kind of stuff. I've been risk adverse and conflict adverse in my life, and it's not gotten me to a point to where I was like happy with everything. So obviously that's not the way. So now I'm trying to dial it. I'm not obviously going to flip the switch. That's impossible to just go from one way of thinking to another overnight. But I'm starting to at least push myself to make harder decisions and to engage in conflict sometimes. You know, not on purpose, but when it's necessary, you know. How's the diet going? Things have been going well, you know, still moving in the right direction. I am impatient. I'm an impatient human being. I'd love for this all to take place and happen quickly, but I know what that's led to in the past. It's led to it working, and I'm like a month later, way better, and then like falling back into bad habits quickly. So this time I'm gonna try to just steadily work my way back to where I feel like I'm good, like healthy again. So the one thing I can tell you though, like aside from the physical, mentally I am in a much better place now. I need an anvil up there. Wait, is there an anvil up there? I love how they fall off the edge. Watch this. Watch. See how they're all still mad at me, right? Just magma. Watch this. This is so funny. I think it's about here, yeah. Look, they're still... Oh, they're still tracking me all the way down here. How is this a thing? I don't want all this junk. I don't want it. I know, I'm like throwing gold away. It's fine. I have plenty of gold. Oh man. Lita Smee said, I nailed your name. You didn't gain weight overnight. It took years of choices. It took years of choices to just keep making good decisions, consistently working out, and you'll be good. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going for, right? I think there is an anvil up here. Yeah, but like mentally, I'm already in a better place. Like that was one of the first things I noticed. That it was just like taking care. I knew I was like mentally. I knew I was taking care of myself. So when I know that I'm doing the right things that I need to be doing, like immediately my mental perspective shifted. And I was just thinking about this, you know, at 2:30 this morning when I couldn't sleep. I was just thinking about this. Over the past, hang on, I gotta think. I gotta think about this. There's a way to do this where it won't get too expensive. I think you're supposed to do this like that. There we go. We should be good. Yeah, that's everything. Yeah, as long as we make it that far, we're good. We gotta put netherite on it, of course. All right. Now let's come back with the boot stuff. Let's go get the boot stuff and come back, and then we can finish talking. Anyway, so I was thinking about the past couple months. I said I hadn't felt like I was me or whatever, like I wasn't quite right. But the past couple months, I've also felt like my comment section was full of negativity and toxicity. Did I put soul speed on the pick? Oops, I wasn't even paying attention. But I gotta grab another one. That's full. Soul speed pick is necessary, okay? It's definitely necessary. All right, let me grab another one. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I felt like the last couple months that my comment section on YouTube was pretty full of negativity and toxicity, and I was internalizing that. Because I do read almost every comment that comes into my videos, and because I'm constantly looking to see, am I doing something wrong? Is there room for improvement? You know, I'm looking for constructive criticism because I'm always wanting to improve. You know, every video I do, I want to make it better than the last, basically. So anyway, as I've been reviewing the comments for the past couple months, I was like, oh man, I was really getting down on myself, thinking that I haven't been great. Like I haven't been doing a good job. My comment section was making me feel like I was getting worse. My content was getting worse. And it was just, it felt like a lot of more negative than positive. And then I started, you know, being healthier and getting myself in a better mindset. And I've now noticed that my comment section is full of positivity. Like, the negativity is gone down considerably. The toxicity has gone down considerably. And then I was thinking about it this morning, and I'm like, what did I change? And I realized I didn't change anything. I didn't change a single thing. I'm still creating the same content in the same quality that I was producing 2 months ago. The only thing that's changed is right here, is my thinking. My brain before, because I wasn't in a great place mentally, was seeking out and internalizing the negativity from my comment section. And so I would see that stuff, and I would, because I wasn't in a good place mentally, I would think, they're right, I do suck. This was a terrible video. I could have done better. I didn't have the energy. I was horrible. What was I thinking? Why am I putting out garbage? Right? Because I myself wasn't in a great place. Didn't feel good about myself. Didn't feel good about what I was doing. But now I'm in a much better mindset, and I read the comment section, and I don't seek out those negative comments. I just see all the love. And now I'm just like, it feels good again. You know what I mean? And nothing changed. I really don't think the entire perspective of thousands of people changed, because I didn't change what I was doing. It was all just perspective, how I view the world. Crazy, right? The power of the mind. Don't underestimate it. It's crazy what positive thinking and mental health can do as far as your vision of what's actually happening in the world. And then that, I know we got into deep thoughts. I just gave myself chills. just remember that, like, if you ever get in a place where I was 2 months ago, or even last month, because I was there last month. You know, I've only been doing this health journey for a couple weeks. If you find yourself in a place where you're feeling that way, like the whole world's against you, nothing you do is right, all that negative space stuff, just remember, like, you can change your perspective, because it's all in your head. You have the ability to just cast a different light on it. So anyway, maybe you can take something from my story, but I just had this epiphany this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, my comment section's actually been pretty awesome lately. And then I really stopped and reflected on it and was like, it's no different than it was when I thought everybody hated my content. It's no different. Where's Stress's shop, by the way? Help me, I need Stress's bookshop because she's got cheap books. Can somebody lead me in the right direction? I know it's like in the swamp area somewhere, but I don't know where. Help me. Help me. Here's the portal. Can I get like it's in a ravine. Her shop's in a ravine? Greater shops, that's like False's stuff. Is it more this way towards Jevons? Maybe I should have took the nether. Check over by Stress's base. Where's Stress's? Is this it? The swamp shop? No. I saw my volume down from the... I'm gonna get creepered again and just lose all my levels. Help me. Help me. Near the swamp monster. Okay, let's do this. Let's pick a direction. That's east. That's north. Is it north of the swamp shop? West. South. Which way do I go? Northeast. That's that way. Okay. Let's walk. Let's walk. Is this an Azuma thing? This has been his kind of style builds this season. All right. We're going on a walk. We're going to find... oh, that's Stress's build? Oh, it totally looks like Azuma's style this season. Okay. All right. I thought it was like an Evil X thing. I was like, I couldn't understand what it was doing over here. Okay, so I'm assuming that her bookshop would be over here as well, right? Is that it? Is that the bookshop? Oh no. Well, this is a ravine. You guys said to look for the ravine. Grass block. Yeah, ravine with the bridge. We found that. Okay. There's a ravine with the bridge. Hey, that's it, isn't it? That's it. It's so tucked away. Oh, the swamp monster. Okay, okay. All right, we made it. Woo! The book nook. She's not gonna have what we need. She's not gonna have what we need. Okay. I'm glad I didn't lose my sword. We need a depth strider. That's awesome. How much are books? 2 books for 1 diamond? Holy cow. She's got it super cheap. All we're missing is Feather Falling 4, I think. And because I paid 1 diamond, I should be able to just grab one. All right, let's see if we got everything. Prot 4, check. Feather Falling 4, check. Depth Strider, check. Unbreaking, Mending, check, check. And Soul Speed, check. Okay. We did it. We did it. No free anvil service in here. Oh, payment chest. Okay. There we go.
Hey Impulse, it is time to stand up or sit down.
That's the one we ignore. All right. Let's go back. Well done for reading the sign. I know. I'm an amazing hermit. Okay. Proper way to combine is to combine the highest book, 4s, then combine 2s, 2 of the 3s, then combine the last 2 books, and add 1 book to armor. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm combining the books. Does it matter what order I combine the books in? I don't think so. Put efficiency on my boots. Here's the problem. I already had Feather Falling 4. I can save a book. I was gonna say these boots are made for walking. Can I get in this? I gotta give myself back a door. I need that door. I'm gonna put an actual door there, I think. Do I have an anvil in here? I'll just break into... hydrate is still turned off? Is it really? Is it really? It shows enabled. It's showing enabled. Let me see.
Now that's what I call high quality tool.
Is it not working? Oh, I disabled them in Twitch. You guys can't even spend points, can you? I turned them off during... You're right. I turned them off during the Twitch Rivals. Yeah. Sorry about that. There they go. There they go. They're back on.
My back hurts. High quality tool.
Thank you. Bang bang. Bang bang. Well done. Need mending on my boots. Yeah, mending was one of them. See? Okay. Let's just pop down this anvil. All right, so combine the 4s. We might have to go back. Okay. Combine the 4s, combine the 3s. Combine whatever is left. I think you do that first, right? Yep. Oh, I did the feather falling that I didn't have to. I hope I can still apply this. We might make new boots. We might make new boots. All right, and now you would go like this, I think. And you work your way back up. I hope. Okay, we got to go back. Oh, I'm literally out of XP now. But it will let me put them on there. That's all that matters. And then we're fine. Then we're fine. Disenchant. It's fine. Actually, did I have a grindstone? Oh, there's one at the farm. There's one at the farm. What happened to all my levels? A creeper happened to all my levels. We got to do this. We got work to do today. We got to get this done. It's already half an hour in the stream. Although, to be fair, we spent the first 10 minutes or so chatting it up. So let's take a minute to say thank you to people being amazing on this amazing Wednesday. And first off, I want to say thank you to Anon. I'm guessing that's just a short for anonymous. Somebody coming in with an anonymous can you dig it $3. And it says, any chance you can show your gold farm? I'm looking to make one, but I always mess it up. Oh, we are in luck because we naturally went to the gold farm because I needed to. Il Mango. This is Il Mango design. And I believe he does have, yeah, he does have a newer, oh gosh. Almost fell in the mine carts. That would have been so bad. That'd have been so bad. Our gear would have went into the system and got destroyed. Oh my goodness, that would have been so bad. Is there enough XP here to just... No. Man, here I'm chatting. Anyway, look on YouTube for Il Mango. He has a design like this from a few years back. Works perfectly good. I get plenty of levels from it, as you can see. And but he does have a newer version as well if you want something that's like even more crazy powerful. A little bit more difficult of a build, but we'll give you some more gold and some more levels and stuff. Again with the insta-kill. Insta-kill. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Oh, it's on now. All right, we just need, what did we need? 35, I think. Copied it, it's just small changes. It's awesome. Yeah, I did some small changes too. I think he had anvils or something here. I did the grindstones. Oh, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this. Wait a minute. Okay, for a second, I thought I actually put a grindstone down somewhere. Okay, that I mean, if it gave us levels, didn't really notice. I threw a gold sword on purpose, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Anon. Hopefully that helped. Appreciate it. Philosopher, thanks for the 2 months. PM Dean, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to Sub Club. Enjoy your channel badges and emotes. Henry Oliver Gray, thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate you. Cracking Attacking. Love the name. 4 months strong. B-Rock with the 8 months. Keep doing you. Thank you so much. Oh, costs will be cheaper now? Because it doesn't have other stuff on it? You liar. Wasn't it 35 before? It was 35 levels before, wasn't it? Drax like, oop. I'll see myself out. Oh my goodness. Oh, we do have the levels. We might as well go for it. Wasting levels. Oh, I need to name them though. That's gonna cost another level. I protect defeat. That's kind of what I go with, right? For my naming conventions, we got to get some netherite on it. All right, now that's going up. It's got mending. I protect the noggin. Yeah, that works. All right. And this also needs to be fully fixed. All right, sweet. We just got to get some netherite. We'll buy them. And then we'll be good to go. Midwest Snipper? I was going to say sniper, but it looks like snipper. Says, love your content. Keep up positive progress. Thanks for the 4 months. Appreciate that. Chlora Girl, thanks for the 3 months. Says, love your content. Don't let the haters get you down. Thank you. Yeah, that is, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. I mean, it's crazy. The haters are always going to hate, right? I don't want to get a Taylor Swift song in your head, but Yeah, it was all perspective for me because I let the haters get to me, and now not as much. I hope. Yeah, I'm gonna go check and see if Pearl has netherite stuff that I can just buy. Martinez, thank you for the $20. Can you dig it? Where's the other ladder? I appreciate that. Super kind of you. Marty, thank you. Says flawless human being. I still haven't made my mind up about that. Like, I think I do like the idea of misspelling flawless. And then I could just, I don't know. I don't know how to do the branding piece, and I don't know if it's worth it to even include anything that has like my eye logo, but I gotta play around with that design a little bit before I get any kind of merch out there for peeps. Oh good, the creeper's gone. I almost blew up her shop one day when I came in here because there was a creeper in a boat. That was super scary. Oh no, she only has one. Flawless. I'm a flawless human being. Oh, you want to misspell both flawless and bean. That'd be good. I only need one. I gotta put netherite on my boots and my pickaxe. I need, huh? I need two. One for the boots, one for the pickaxe. I woke up at 2 a.m., but I think my brain's still working a little bit. Oh, I have one? Oh. Okay. I thought it was 4 netherite scraps to make a... I was gonna give her 1 diamond. I thought it was 4 netherite scraps to make a netherite ingot. It's just 2? Two netherite scraps, 2 gold? Because in that case, that saves us 20 diamonds. It's 4. See, I don't understand. What is happening right now? Why did you say I only needed to buy 1 ingot? Oh! Pearl has 2 scraps! Yes! Yes, Pearl, I'll give you 10 diamonds. Woo! Save me a trip to the nether. Loving it. Boots need netherite and axe can wait. Oh, no, I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. We're doing it. First off, I can't be showing up with mismatched outfit. Okay. Can't have Pearl judging me. All right, and there's 2 scraps. Snowball. Okay. Feel free to grab from starter base storage. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If I don't respond in chat, then everybody else on the server is gonna be like, what she's just talking to herself. This is weird. Pearl's being weird talking to herself. All right, let's go grab it. Let's go loot. Let's go loot Pearl's starter base storage. And then we gotta get the cactus farm done after that, and then we're gonna wonkify it. Today we can't run out of time. We need to do some wonkification today. It was in the stream title on Monday. It's in the stream title today, and if we don't do it, y'all are gonna start thinking that anything I say we're doing on stream is not actually gonna happen because we are not productive. All right, look at that, properly labeled. Wow. Oh. Now the price is 8 diamonds because I got to smelt down my own debris. That's all. I didn't know I was gonna have to do my own smelting pearl. Oh man. Wait, does she have a... Does ancient do... No, it doesn't go in a smirker. Oh man, I got suddenly... I might as well just put this on. Does anybody know what that's from? Smirker? Oh, blast furnaces are in the... Now she's whispering. Anybody know what Smirker is from? I'm making I'm making fun of Pearl as she's watching. Look at that. A whole piece of coal for this. So I'm gonna give you the backstory of Smirker. It's a great one. It's a fun story. Pearl might be blushing a little bit, but we'll just, you know, it's just her accent. It's fun stuff. So in oh gosh, what's the name of the series? Oh, what's the name of the server? Legacy. Jeez, I told you my brain's not on 100% just yet. On Legacy, Pearl was on Legacy with my buddy Skizzleman, and Pearl was helping Skiz with some design of you know, his bookshop or whatever he was doing, and I think she mentioned like using smokers for like a floor design or something like that. She was telling him that he needed to put some smokers in, but because of her accent, it sounded like she was saying smirkers. So Skizzleman was so confused. What's a smirker? But it was just her accent. It was so good. It was so funny. He was so confused. That was the best part of how confused he was. You don't remember this, Pearl? Oh my goodness. Somebody's got to find it. Oh, somebody's got to find the clip. Skiz was so confused. I remember I was laughing because I understood what she was saying. But he was so confused. And then she was confused that he was confused. It was one of those things. It was amazing. Bam. Thank you. I did leave her some diamonds, right? Yeah. I was going to do that I know what I'm doing. Wait, no, you got to do it in the smithing thingy. Man, we got all these different tables and stuff now. Oh, this is named as well. All right. What did we name the last one? Silky Smooth, I think. I remember there's a season when I was trying to keep track of like how many tools I went through, so I'd like number them. Every time I lost one, I had to recreate it. I would number it, but then it was too hard to keep track.
I call high quality tool.
Okay, done. We're done. We're back. It's like it never happened. Woo! I couldn't count that high exactly. I ran out of fingers and toes. I did. Yeah, I died. And if you are on Twitter, it's probably like 4 tweets ago. I actually tweeted out the clip. Or if you look for clips that I've created, I actually clipped that. Like when it happened, I hit a button to clip it. But I got creepy deeped. Yeah, it wasn't good. Let's not have that happen again today. Okay, so good news for you guys. I built a little bit more. Let's take a look. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 layers done. And I think, so obviously we need a collection system, as you can see. And then we'll do that after we do the next layer. Creeper's always going to be creeping. That's their whole job, right? That's their whole job. I think this layer's done. Yeah, done. Okay, cool. And I even went as far as putting the holes in the next one. All right, so good news for everybody. And very good news for 5 lucky people. You know what? Let's do this. We never do this. There's 5 people just got gifted a sub from PM Dean 2881. Thank you so much for that gift sub bomb, by the way. Appreciate it. Gift subs went out to Pat the Silent, Yaznax, Huffington, and Sam's Penguins. Nailed it. And Haley Bailey, who's always here. That's awesome. I love to see people get gifted subs when I recognize their names because they're here so much. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you so much for that, PM Dean. I appreciate it. Super kind of you. I'm fixing this. I had a bunch of scaffolding being wasted there. Spectre says, "How are you doing today?" I'm doing really well considering. Let me say that. Considering that I woke up at 2:30 in the morning and could not go back to sleep. It hasn't happened to me in so long. It was frustrating when it happened because I was like, oh, I was doing much better of not letting that happen. I wouldn't say I let it happen, right? It just happens, but it hadn't happened in a while. I need some glass. We got to do some schmelting. Gotta do some schmelting. Holy cow. There's so many gifted subs happening right now. What's going on? Burt Potato with the 5 gifted subs. Toxic Joe with the 5 gifted subs. K-Dog with the 5 gifted subs. That's a triple sub bomb. Oh my goodness, peeps. Thank you guys so much. You guys know the drill. If you got gifted a sub today, make sure you say thank you. Super kind thing to have done here on stream. So generous. Obviously, you know, it gives you some perks. If you got gifted a sub, you get the perks of not having to watch an ad when you roll into my stream. I looked into that today. I got too many tables out. And obviously it supports me as a streamer. So that's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you don't have to watch ads, you get emotes. And if you connected your Twitch account to Discord, you also can come chill out in the Discord. We got a room for the Twitch subs in there. You guys can feel free to I don't pop in there and read everything that's said about me. So if you want to make fun of me behind my back, feel free. I won't take it personally because chances are I'll miss it when I finally do pop in and there's like 1,000 messages. Right, I was gonna mention that. So Draconis, thank you so much. We'll forget all about your mishap earlier with predicting the levels would be lower on the after we cleanse the boots. Oops. And we'll say thank you because Draconis actually solved that issue that we were having where items were getting clogged. He redid the way the water flows, the design a little bit in here, sent it to me, and I've been using it for the last couple layers. It did take me some time to redo the first couple layers. I'll admit it took me some time to pull out the water and get it in the way that he'd sent me, but it looks like it is working great. So you'll get a chance to see it here as we build this one up. I gotta at least build up too high so that because the water actually does go up too high. And then let's put in the gates. So I've already popped the holes. This is now where they go down. They go straight down through open fence gates. Popped them in because like figuring out where these holes go was actually the hardest part. And I think, okay, I did nail it. All right. I'll come back and get the sand afterwards. I don't like having to like switch tools. In fact, let's do this. Let's do it in 3 parts. We'll place the sand just because we need to have a place to put the fence gate against since there's a hole in the ground. And then we'll come back and we'll open it up. People being amazing. Danny, I think I saw you resub as well. Did I didn't call it out. Oh, that was a different Danny. There's 2 Dannys in here. 2 Dannys in here. We have Danny Rose 6. Thanks for the 1-year anniversary resub there. Appreciate that. You're amazing. And then we got Danny 2507 in the house with an amazing "Can you dig it" in my ear $5 donation. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was 2 different Dannys here today. Amazing. We got a double Danny in the house. Very cool, very cool. Oops. I'm gonna need that shovel here in a second too. This design's gonna work out. Okay, some of these doors I remember to open and some I didn't. So, was it just that one? I think we're good on the rest. Okay. Yeah. Come back out, flop these out. How many more layers do we have to do? Oh, we got another one to do after. No, we don't. No, we don't. This is it. This is the last layer, and then we do the roof. And then we put in the system to collect the stuff, and then we wonkify it. That's right, we're getting our wonkification on today. It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited about it. What are we making? Cactus farm. Yeah, we've got a few layers already done, and this is the last one. All right, so now that that's done, I can't remember the like, I figured out an order to do this in that actually worked really well, but now I forgot. Because that was yesterday. And so it's a new day, which means my brain is reset. So I can't remember. So we're just gonna do it wrong. It's all right, we're hanging out, we're chatting. People being amazing, gifting subs. Tans, thank you so much. Tans87 gifting out that sub. You're amazing. My Mulaney, thank you so much for the 245 biddies. Tans with the sub. Welcome to the sub club. Not only did Tans sub, they also gifted one out. That is super cool. Whoop. There's like it's hard to do this because it's hitching a little bit. Like we're getting that, like every 16 blocks, I get the little chunk loading hiccup. And so then I end up misplacing. There's probably a faster way to do this, but like I'm practicing my parkour. Someday I'm gonna make my debut on MCC, and I want to be ready for that day. I'm gonna be MCC champion with my amazing skills. I can tell you what, trying to run around the Last Life server and keep up with Grian and Martin, yeah. They would I'd be trying to hang out with them and travel from one place to another. Next thing you know, they're like a mile ahead of me because they're like parkouring the map. And I'm like, oh gosh, I need to practice. Oh, no spoilers, obviously, no spoilers. We talked about that. No spoilers about Last Life, but just in general, like the whole season long, that's not a spoiler. Like I had a hard time. We'd be in mid conversation, and the next thing I know, it's like their voice is getting softer and softer. I'm like, oh, okay, let me hang out with you. Maybe they were purposely. Maybe they knew I was bad at parkour, and they were like that was their way of ditching me. I was like the uncool kid that they just didn't have the heart to tell me that they didn't want to hang out with me. So instead, they just found a way to ditch me. And then also at the same time, still made it seem like it was my fault because I couldn't keep up. Sad. Cry myself to sleep still. Yeah, don't ditch Impulse. How mean. This is the thing. I don't like placing the cactus because like we get beat up. Like we're gonna get beat up now when we put in the water and stuff, but it kind of needs to be there already. It's a little harder once the water's in to deal with it. Although we do have Depth Strider again. Remember, I didn't have Depth Strider 3 when I was building up the other couple layers after stream the other day. I was so optimistic on Monday. What did I tell you guys? We were streaming on Monday. We'd started this farm, right? And I said, here's my plan for the day. I was gonna stream, which we did. And then I was going to eat lunch, which I did. And then I was gonna edit Last Life, which I did. And then I was gonna come back and build up the next couple layers and finish off all the building of the cactus farm. By the time I got done editing Last Life, it was time for dinner. That's how long that edit took me. And I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. I said I was gonna leave it like director's cut. I kinda did, kinda didn't. No spoilers. But I did end up cutting some stuff out that just, like, I didn't feel like it was pacing wise worth leaving in. But I am happy. I am totally happy with the edit that I did on that. No spoilers. All right, we gotta get. Oh, here's the other thing. We actually have to put the roof in. Do I do water first or roof? Let's do water first. It's always a tough choice. Yeah, if you haven't seen my Last Life episode from this week, make sure you do so before Friday, please. If you do plan on watching it, of course. I'm not gonna force you to watch. Go watch my episode right now. You're not allowed to be here if you don't know. Try to watch it before Friday, because Friday I'd love to talk about Last Life. I don't want people coming in on Friday and then, you know, not having watched it yet, and then we are talking about it, because I said I wanted to talk about it, so... I could put a disclaimer up or say it at least. Like, if people roll in on Friday when we are starting to talk about it, I could just literally say, hey, it's a 30-minute episode. If you want to just go watch it now, I'll still be talking about it when you get back. That could be a thing. All right. So the water canals now, Draconis has reconfigured so that they flow to these gaps where we put up all the fence gates. And in order to make it work properly, they go too high. And it's like every other one, basically, around the ledge. Ledge? Edge? Perimeter? Outskirts. How many more words can we come up with? Maybe one of them will make sense. Here, I'm getting beat up by the cactus. Yeah, I could probably use like my fortune pickaxe to break the ice, but it's pretty satisfying. Am I right? Perimeter border. I said those things, didn't I? Did I say perimeter and border? I thought I did. Circumference. Okay, I'm not sure circumference works, but that's a good
That's
shout.
what I call high quality A2O.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to hydrate while I'm in these water streams. Let me get done with the ice, and then I will for sure finish off my coffee. Sides. That was the most obvious one that I didn't come up with. The sides. We need to put water around the sides. Yeah. That's the actual word that should have been used. The proper word. Well done. Stop it, Cactus. Still don't understand how you can hurt me. Outer walls. That's a good one. That's very specific. I like language that's specific. You know, you ask somebody, where are you? And they're like, over here. No, not over here. Like, give me, I want like the latitude, longitude coordinates down to like the 5th decimal. I wouldn't be able to figure it out. I think they might have that on your phones, right? Like, can you walk with your phone and locate? If somebody gave you latitude, longitude coordinates down to like, you know, as far as it goes, could you like walk around with your phone and figure out exactly where it is? Oh, it's so dark now. Okay, there is spots for mobs to spawn in the middle. Yeah, so here's the middle one. There's something we have to do right here. It's right in the middle of this guy. Don't fall in the hole. Oh, I fell in the hole. And this is why we have ender pearls that I don't have, because I probably lost them. Wouldn't you prefer it in spherical coordinates?
Hey Impulse, it is time to stand up or sit down.
Yeah, just put it in Google will find it, right? Google Maps, you can put in coordinates. Is that center again? I was trying to eat. This stand up sit down message is for realsies. We got to do this one. I looked into trying to fix that today too, but couldn't find a way to do it. Okay, I'm redeeming the hydrate. It's been an hour. The coffee was a little cold. Forehead stream. Anytime I make a farm, I make it bigger than I need to. It's what I enjoy. It's just what I enjoy. I like making, you know, we're probably gonna have more cactus than we'll ever need, but I'll never not have cactus when I need it. And hopefully I can sell some to the other hermits. All right, so that should do the trick. We should be fully done. For whatever reason, the first couple layers I did, I had to finagle the waterways a little bit. Like I had to make them update. I guess it was just the way I was placing the water in. I'd go around and place a few blocks to do some updates to get the water to extend all the way. But now we're good. Ooh, that was a good jump. Oh, the cactus. It's just destroying my gear. At least nothing. Oh. Pearl has a cactus farm beneath the mountain. Are you selling it, Pearl? I hope it was just, you just did it for personal reasons, right? You're not trying to sell it, make a quick buck.
My back hurts.
Yeah, go big or go home. That's what I do. It's so weird to say go home though, because I am home. All right, water's in, done with that. I'm probably gonna need more chains. I think it only takes 64 chains. Personal reasons, but you could sell it. Maybe it's a good idea. No, it's a terrible idea. Don't even think about selling it. That seems like a huge waste of time. I'm pretty sure if you try to sell cactus, you're gonna actually lose diamonds. So I wouldn't bother. Let me have it, Pearl. Let me have it. I'm doing all this work. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Wouldn't want to lose diamonds, that's for sure. That's right. Torches, we got them. I'm hearing mobs. I don't know where though. They shouldn't be in this farm. All right, so let's go to the other side. I think, like, we measured this perfectly. Oh, and I did cut this back. I did cut this back because I realized, like, if we're gonna do some fun stuff, I kind of wanted it to be in this space. So I did trim the farm back a little bit. Plus, it works better with the waterways system that Drac helped me with. So what was the deal? I think it was just to here, right? Real quick, let's just walk over. Let's give ourselves a little walkway. Make sure we're good. And we're good. Nice. Perfect. All right, we gotta put a roof on this thing. Helps with the chain placement. Oh, except when I try to read chat and oh, that's dead. When I try to read chat and place glass at the same time and misplace. Could extend it as well as long as I have another 16 blocks. Yeah, I figured that pattern could repeat, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? There's gonna be more than enough, and I need room for the Wonkification part of it. So it just made more sense for me to trim it back. Oh, this season can't go without a war, right? Now we're gonna have the Cactus War. Every member of Hermitcraft has built up a cactus farm and is fighting to see who can sell the most cactus. No one knows why they need so much cactus, but they're doing it anyway. I like that plot. I like that storyline. I think we could sell some t-shirts. The Great Cactus War of Hermitcraft, Season 8. Suddenly become movie phone guy. Or movie trailer guy, or whatever. Cactus becomes the new diamonds. Derp coin, watch out. We've got your new NFT here. Hermitcraft Cactus. Sell that in the open market. It's like the 12 bamboo, right? If you could turn an item inside of Minecraft into an NFT, the 12 bamboo from last season would probably be the first one that would sell. I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand this whole NFT thing, and I don't know that I want to. I'm just waiting for the day that, like, something happens and, like, all the NFTs are worth nothing and everybody that paid money for them are sad. Not that that would make me happy, but, like, I'm very concerned that's what's gonna happen. NFTs are just a flex. It's basically like turning digital art into something that's actually unique instead of, like, because, like, any artist can make copies, right? Digital copies, and then they're not very unique, so they're not valuable, as valuable. NFTs give value, give it a uniqueness, right? But, like, anytime you let free market determine the value of something, I don't know, it seems like it could get sketchy, you know? How do you see light levels like that? I have, so first off, I'm running Fabric. I'm running a Fabric client-side mod on my instance of Minecraft, and it allows me to install other client-side mods pretty easily by just dropping them in a mods folder if they are Fabric enabled. Fabric's, you know, created for Fabric. And in this case, I'm using one called Mini HUD. And the mini HUD also includes a light overlay, which I didn't know for a very long time. You guys taught me this in stream like 2 months ago. And ever since then, I use it constantly. And I should have used it on Monday to make sure a creeper wouldn't spawn and fall on my head as I was building up the cactus farm. Maybe we wouldn't have lost 644 levels and a few pieces of our gear and whatever else we lost that day. My ender pearls. Bye bye booties. I mean, there's a few blocks behind me I could easily get. The crazy thing is, like, my reaction. I heard the creeper hiss, and instead of like running, right? Like, okay, you hear a hiss behind you, you run. That's the reaction you're supposed to have. My reaction looked more like oh, my ability to panic and press all the wrong buttons. Can't be rivaled. Can't be rivaled. I mean, I'm number one at something. So there's that. From professional Minecrafter, right? You know, 10 years experience, man. I know how to get away from creepers. I'm amazing at it. Cost me 644 levels and every bit of dignity I had, which honestly at that point really wasn't much to begin with. But did I reenact that perfectly? Did I reenact? Oh. And everybody says I'm a bad actor. Come on. I'm a great actor. I should take some acting classes though. Need some improv classes. Keep up with Martin over on Last Life. Jeez. Get a loaf of this. Gotta keep up with them puns to make that dough. How is he so good? How is he so good? I ran out of slabs. I'm not really sure how we're gonna get back in here. I'm gonna have to break the glass. Martin is a pun master. I don't get it. Like, is it like, are you just raised that way? Like, you grow up in a household where you never have any like normal conversations with your parents. Like, if you don't talk in pun, then they basically will ignore you or just not understand you even. And then you just, so that's your language, you know? Speaking in puns is like speaking English to him. It's the brain wiring, so yes. Yeah, his brain is wired to talk in puns. It's crazy. All right. I don't know what we'll do with this eventually. I mean, obviously spamming the torches isn't the way to go. Don't you mean slaha habs? See, I could never do the ahas proper either. It's almost like you gotta have a British accent to do the aha properly. I try to do the British style, you know, say it like more British, and I just couldn't pull it off. All right, let's we got a place to change. The cactus is starting to grow way too much. I think here, can we do that? Yeah. Let's break in right here. Oh, no, not right there. That's bad. Here, we'll get one more. The water was right there. That would have caused an issue. Will it cause an issue here, though? Let's do it above the water. Let's be smarter about this. Let's take out that slab. All right. Chains. Chains are kind of tough to put in, because we got to not fall in the holes. Here's something I learned when I was trying to do this cactus farm. I wanted to do end rods in here, and end rods don't break cactus. I was really confused why that would be. How is it these chains break the cactus, and end rods don't. They have the same size hitbox. Is it like the developers forgot? I don't understand. This part's tedious. Minecraft logic. Yeah, we'll just blame it on Minecraft logic.
High quality H2O.
High quality H2O. I'm always in the water streams when you guys tell me I need to drink water, but I will. Can I stay here without... I'm gonna die trying to drink. I drank water. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me hydrated. And can I go around? Yeah. No. Go around this way. I don't want to fall in the hole. I can almost guarantee that I missed a chain or two on one of the previous layers. It's hard to be like really tedious about this stuff. Hey, we got a raid coming in from Joe Hills. Welcome, welcome, raiders. How are you guys doing? Good to see ya. Hope you enjoyed Joe's stream. I think you guys doing some arts and crafts today. What were you making? A making something stream? Some physical art? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Thank you, Joe. Super kind of you, man. Tell me what you guys were making. I know on Wednesdays you guys usually do some arts and crafts, right? Make anything cool today? Bust out the camera count to check to see if I missed anything. Yeah, it'll be easy, right? If I missed anything, then the cactus will grow too tall without breaking off, right? So we'll be able to see that, and then we'll know exactly. Joe was painting minis, and Cleo was crocheting. What's painting mini? Mini what? What's painting a mini? Clank board game has expansions with miniatures. Oh, miniature look figurines. Got it. Cool. Right on. Yeah, little characters, little plastic character sculptures. Yeah, little. Got it. Nice. That could be fun. A lot of details and stuff going to those things. Whoop. See, I wanted to do. I wanted to do the. What were they called? We were just talking about them. The lights, the end rods. I want to do the end rods because I wanted some light in here. But they don't break off the cactus, so I was a little sad about that. We didn't miss any end rods because I'm pretty sure I placed there's exactly 64 that need to be placed. And I'm on my last row with 16 left in my inventory. Well, 14 now. I just placed 2 for this row. So as long as we used up our entire stack of iron bars, I think I said end rods, then we're good. We didn't miss any. That was a good way to keep track. Now, yeah, I could have placed them on the wrong block. There's still that option. But I don't think I did. You guys have been watching. I don't see anybody yelling in chat that I messed up. Usually you guys have eagle eyes and will tell me when I mess things up. More than one person will usually tell me because you guys are so attentive to detail. And we nailed it. Perfect. All right, last layer done. We're done with the cactus farm. Sort of. Kind of. Can't get out. Ooh. Yes, I can. Okay. Very nice. Never going in there again, ever. Oh, somebody's at my front door. Must be a package being delivered. My dog's barking. All right. Let's turn that off. I think we're good with lighting levels. And now we need to get a system in to collect it. And I want to send it all that way. So actually, Draconis, you had sent me something. I need to tear this one out, first of all, because I don't think anything's still coming in through here. I think it's all moved. So, wait, actually, I think I just saw a cactus come through there. Anyway, this is all going to get redone. So let's go ahead and just get it out now. And what's the easiest way for me to get in there? I want to bust out all the water. We need to... I might just... Should I go see if I have some ender pearls? I miss having ender pearls already. Ostio, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Nothing beats the 128 diamonds rotten flesh. Oh, okay. It took me a minute. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, when Grian sold Corrales rotten flesh for 128 diamonds. Yeah, I don't think Corrales was too excited about that. It was funny though. Where would I put ender pearls? Mob drops, right? Yeah. 1 stack's good. What kind of dog do I have? I have a border collie. And she's 7 years old? 7 or 8, I can't remember. So I had her for a while. She's awesome. Very, very active. Very active. She likes chasing shadows. Border collies do weird things because I feel like they have to work all the time. Because like really she should be on a farm, like herding cattle and stuff, or sheep or something. And instead she's here with me and my wife, my family. Yeah, she's pretty smart. She knows a lot of words. She obeys pretty well. The only thing that we're trying to work on with her is her walks. Like she pulls a lot. She gets excited. She gets super excited about walks. Oh, great. Oh, it stood me up. That's not good. Wait a minute. Now that I'm in here, can I break this without breaking? No. So I did this bit, but to take it out, I have to break. Ooh, that's bad. If I break that, there's gonna be sand that falls. Oh man, I might just end up having to leave that. I feel like I'm doing this like really the hard way. Dog has a border, or your friend has a border collie. When it gets bored, it taught itself new tricks. Very odd that one dog was, yeah. Oh my gosh, she loves watching TV, especially football. She thinks she could be on the team, like that she should be on the team. She tries to catch every ball thrown. Let's do this. Let's just do it from this way. That's way smarter. Trying to go in it was not a great idea. Let's get rid of the water and then we can just tear it down. Perfect. Can you meet the pup? Well, I'm standing right now. I don't know if she would obey, but maybe Friday. Maybe I'll see if I can get her in on Friday when we're just chilling. Friday streams, we usually do weird stuff like that. I do some drumming and we do a lot more chatting and stuff like that. Maybe Friday we'll bring in. Yeah, I do have a standing desk. I like to stand about an hour into the stream. I'll stand for about half an hour and then I'll sit back down, and then I sometimes will stand again depending on how I'm feeling. Anytime I stand up though, for some reason I get hungry. For those asking, lanterns work. Ah, I could have used lanterns. Didn't think of that. That would be cool. Yeah, monsters are probably underneath me. Remember I built this base, I had to like put up a layer. I'd probably need to get underneath it and do some lighting up. Maybe that's what we'll do Friday. Is we'll get the account on the cam account and look to see all the places that aren't lit near my base or under my base. It's good for the server anyway, because there could be like zombies with, you know, something in their hand creating some lag. So it'd be nice to get rid of that. All right, so here's what I'm afraid of. If I was to take out, we won't have Cactus sitting on top of any of these, I don't think. Because it's a plus sign, right? So they were coming down here, and that would be a waterway that way and a waterway that way. So we can take this out without causing any problems the whole way. So we'll just try to be quick about it so we don't flood. We will end up flooding this, I'm pretty sure, but I want to fix this. Ooh, we are pro. Oh, there it is. Shouldn't have said that. Oh, and then I just did something else. What did I do? Put that block there. Is that bad? No. All right. Well, now we got mobs in. We're gonna have mobs in here. Let me turn that back on. I'll probably do it about 10 more times before we're done. Look at my inventory full of cactus. Holy smokes. Perfect. Ooh, there was a spot over here. Must have flooded it earlier. I closed one of the actual holes. Oh! Yeah, I should have put the block where the fence gate was. Let me do this. It's easy fix, easy fix. It was this guy, obviously. And why is that water? Maybe it's a good thing that we came in here. That water needed updated. It wasn't reaching. That's something to bring my camera count on for, is to look for that kind of stuff. How did I get the number with the light levels? It's mini HUD, client-side mod for Fabric. Anytime I turn it on stream, it's like my #1 asked question. I'm sure we have a bot command or something. Oh wait, the bot's down. I gotta fix my bot. I gotta reach out to Streamlabs and see what's up. I like reset my password on Twitch, and like ever since then my bot hasn't worked. I was gonna look into that this morning. This is taking some focus, but we're nailing it now. It feels like there's not actually water up here, even trying to come through. Something's weird. Seems like something's weird. Oh yeah, we went past the edge. We were done with the farm. Yeah, okay, we're fine. How do you get Fabric? You go to fabricmc.net and you follow the instructions. That's how you get it. I updated my Minecraft loader yesterday. That was terrifying. They wanted me to like use one from the Microsoft store, and I was so worried that it was gonna force me to play Bedrock Edition or something. It worked out. It was fine. It's fine. It did wipe out my profiles though, so I had to like recreate my like Fabric profile and stuff, but it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't too bad. You guys are getting it too? Draconis is my bot for the day. Yeah, that works. He's fine with it. All right. Okay, we have some packed ice. We need more packed ice probably. Let me take a look. Ooh. Updates? Oh. Nice. Oh, that's a week from now. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. November 11th. Something cool is gonna be posted somewhere. Where's my chat? Ooh, I hear a dolphin. All right, that's easy mode. Just need a bunch of crossbars. Got it. Okay. Oh, but it's right here. So we need to grab. So Cactus comes through here, obviously. So we need to catch it and send it on its way. So, bop, bop, bop. It'd go there. Go that way. Villagers are broken in Bedrock. Yeah, like I'm like all hush hush on something. It's like, oh, there's a secret thing coming. You guys don't get to know about it until November 11th. It's nothing too big, but it's something pretty cool. Something people have been asking for. It's not a new plush. Before people start guessing that. All right, let's move this cactus over. Up. This chest is in the way. See, all this cactus, and we haven't even like officially started collecting and running this farm. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good farm. Give me that packed ice back. I actually need you. I might have to make more. Oh no, I don't. Sweet. All right, get rid of you. You're in the way. Skizcraft? What? What's that? It's a face reveal. Yes, it's a face reveal. That's exactly what we're doing. All right, this is the center. So we'll run a line down the center. Do I need to be? Yes, I do. Like, do I need to be all the way to the floor? Oh. Now we got probs. Now we got problems. It's so funny. I put my face in last life. In my last life video, I included the footage. I don't want, okay, no spoilers, I can't talk about it, but I included some footage of our stream that we did a couple weeks ago in my last life video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Too far, yes, too far. I should just break this so I know where it ends. Let's do that. Not that. And now I don't have the, that was silk touch, yeah? Where'd the actual block go? There it is. Let me break this down. So we know, I don't actually need this platform. I'm gonna tear the whole thing out. Could use some haste over here, jeez. Could you give a heads up if you do a charity stream? Would like to be there. Sure. I can't give specific details just yet, but I am doing a charity stream on the day after Thanksgiving, known as Black Friday. I think November 28th? Nope. Way off. 26th. November 26th, I'll be doing a charity stream. Been in the works for months. Looking forward to it, also somewhat terrified because I've never done something like this. Thanksgiving is early this year. Yeah. Basil Hunter, you won't have a problem remembering then. It's on your birthday. Nice. Imagine not using beacons even though you have the biggest base build on Hermitcraft. I mean, it probably would have been useful as when I was building to like have speed or jump boost or both. Could have been helpful, but oh my gosh. Give me a few. Blackstone again. What is happening? Blackstone is making me rich. Blackstone this season is making me rich. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Blackstone would be the thing
to stand up
that actually sells? Good for a while in case somebody needs it. All right, we won't run straight over then. I literally just restocked it yesterday because Grian was asking for it. I feel like just saying that. Cub bought me out of bone. Oh no. I need to AFK at my bone meal farm. I'm confused. I gotta tear all that out too. I didn't realize I made so many layers. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Rule Our World returning November 11th? No, unfortunately not. I do miss Rule Our World, but I don't know. I don't know if Tango has the appetite for that. He ended up putting in so much work. I think he's still, you know, Tango still needs to get back into the groove of making Hermitcraft episodes after the move. I'm sure he's still emptying boxes and will be doing so for months. So moving is tough. Anybody that's been through moving houses, it is a lot of work. And I have put myself through that so many times for some reason. Let's see, how many houses have I moved? 1. Oh, I moved into a rental for a while. That was fun. 2, 3, 4, 5. I've moved 5 times in my life. I feel like it's probably even more than I'm forgetting, but yeah, so it's, I know from experience, moving is not fun. 23? Are you saying you moved 23 times? Holy smokes. That's crazy. Oh good, we can get that one too. You learn really quick what you actually need. Yeah, every time you move, like get rid of the fat. Trim the fat. All the materials A lot of times you're just like, I don't use this, so why drag it to the next place? That's one more thing I have to pack and carry and move. Over a 6-year period, wait. Over a 6-year period, I moved on average every 8 months. Ouch. At that point, you're basically living out of boxes, right? Like, don't even bother unpacking them. Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Save this glass. There's such a mess everywhere. I love seeing the cactus mess because I know that means the farm's working. But it's like making me feel like we got to get going. We got to finish this. 9 times in 18 years, CJ. Crazy town. Tango's got his move was pretty big, He's got, the whole family. You got the wife, the kids, the dog. That's a lot of stuff to pack. Especially when you've been in your house for a long time and you've collected a lot of things. This actually has chains I need to remove. Well, now I'm kind of sad I didn't go with the lanterns. But that's okay. Focus isn't going to be on the inside of the farm. It's going to be on what happens with the actual cactus coming out of the farm. So as long as there's not like a way for mobs to spawn inside, I'm okay with it not being lit up. She gets some lag in Still Green's beacon. I honestly don't know how much a haste beacon would help removing these. Oh, my thing went off saying I could sit back down. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. Oi! Lanterns will get cactus stuck? Oh. Alright, well that's not worth it then. I wouldn't give up efficiency for form. Wait, function over form. My wife and I disagree on this. Do we know of a gravel patch somewhere? Do I sell gravel? How much you need? Maybe I can save him some time. I might be able to sell you some. Let me check stock. All right, let's hook him up. Let's save Doc some time. Because digging gravel isn't fun. Right? Let's try to save him some time. Are duplication glitches allowed? You specifically said last life, but I think in general, in last life or here on the Hermitcraft server, pretty much anywhere, duplication glitches are frowned upon. I think like we've learned to be semi-okay with TNT, although it still feels a little dirty to me. I ended up doing it on my my netherwood farm because I just couldn't get the dispenser method to get timed perfectly, so I ended up kind of skirting my my internal rules that I have, but for that one anyway. Let me see if I actually store some here. Yeah. Oh, I still have a lot of that left. I have one shulker. Can I build another shulker? Probably not. Let me go see. Maybe in the shop? Let me grab. Sidestepping my own ethics is just capitalism. Oh, okay. I mean, I wasn't really like that hard pressed about it, Like, I don't have a problem falling asleep at night because I duplicate gravel. Man, another person at my front door? It's like Grand Central Station around here. Boop. Oh gosh. Okay. Hey, Moonkin. That lagged as I came out. Yeah, I gotta go to the. Got one shulker for you, Doc. 1 min. I'll see if I can get more. Don't want him to like be sitting there wondering, do I need to start looking for the gravel patch or not? Know what I'm saying? Blackstone I collected yesterday. So I have boxes of Blackstone. Taking a little break. Cool. 1 helps a lot already. Well, I gotta go all the way, man. You say you need 2? We'll get you 2, okay? I'm sure we have some. Yeah. I think we'll be okay. How much should I sell it for? I need to like look at what my prices are. This is nothing. This is... I probably will need some for myself though. I need to be careful because there's still a lot of concrete that I need. 3 diamonds per shulker? Diamond block for each box?
And that's what I call high quality tool.
Trade in for shulker shells? Shulker shells. I think I'm okay with shulker boxes right now. I just need to unload them in my storage system, so I'm not really needing them.
My back hurts!
Let me look. See, everybody's redeeming the things together now because I turned them on together. Wait, they should get out of sync at some point. The redemption thingies. I was selling 4 stacks for a diamond. Diamond block each. Okay, got 2 diamond block each. Shulk sound fair? Look at us doing a deal. Wonder where he's at. Sure thing. Cool. Where you at? Okay. Perfect. In courtyard. Whoop. Let's get to the courtyard quick. Nope. I give them the boxes. All good. Let's do this. Casey wants to voice. Yeah, no. I don't mind doing a little trade, especially if he's making concrete or something. Because I don't have like an industrial concrete maker. And I need... What do I need? I need some sort of concrete. Gray, I think. That's terracotta. Oh, hey, I hear you. What? Are you invisible? There you are. I'm like, where are you at, man?
All good. I was like, oh no, I don't want to relog, so I'm forced to update the launcher,
Oh yeah, still holding out on that. It did blow away my profile, and I had to recreate that. But other than that, it was fairly smooth. It was all right.
Yeah, it's not a big problem, but I don't know. I'm concerned, old.
Oh man, I'm with you, dude. Don't worry. I know. I don't like change.
No, but I'll do it eventually. Okay, you said you got the gravel for me.
I do. Yeah.
And it was, how much did you say?
Like a diamond block each seems all right. If you need more, let me know. I have a pretty decent bartering farm, so
4 diamond blocks. There you go.
4? Oh no, that's more than I said. A diamond block each.
Wait, what?
You overpaying me?
Oh, each?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then we're cool.
Yeah, we're good.
Dude, that's dirt cheap, man.
Good deal. I know, man. Well, I got good bartering farm for that,
Yeah.
Tell me this: are you making concrete with it?
Yes.
Okay, and it's gonna be for sale on the Octagon.
No.
Aw. Okay.
Personal use.
Personal
Why?
use.
Do
All
you
right. All
You
right.
need concrete?
I mean, I do. I have a little bit more than I need for the back of my factory, and but that's okay. It's all right. If you're not selling it, I'm not gonna take your concrete.
No, I heard you guys have some problems with your backsides over here at Boatim. I know.
I'm getting better, man. I did half of the back, so, but it did include that massive spiral chimney thingamabob.
That thing is giga. You cannot call that mega base anymore. That's
I know,
insane.
right?
I thought, like, what the heck is he doing? This is so big.
Everybody gives me a hard time because I'm not like attached to the Bodum gigabase of mountains, but like,
Well,
I have my own gigabase, right?
yeah, this thing is like a black hole. It has its own gravitational center, It can't build too close to the others. It will suck it in, literally.
Exactly.
It's so dense. All right, I'm out. I got a lot of terraforming to do.
All right,
Thanks, man. That
Have
saved
fun.
me a lot of time.
You bet. See you, dude.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Can you dig it?
Evil, you trying to destroy the clip?
You dig it?
You trying to destroy my clip, Evil? You waited. Yeah, you knew I was recording, and that of course I would forget to hit pause on my alerts. I don't know. We'll see if that clip goes anywhere. I always just, if I remember, I try to record just in case. And including little interaction clips like that in the episodes definitely just break up the kind of monotony of you hearing just my voice for so long. So I kind of like having that. I do have a clip I did with Mumbo yesterday as well. So already starting to get a few things together for my next episode, which is nice. And of course, I'd like to keep working on the Wonkification of this bit over here. So the cactus. I always want to call it sugarcane. I always get cactus farm and sugarcane farms like mixed up in my brain. So anyway, that Can You Dig It came in from Evil Notion, $3.14. Thank you so much, my dude. Says, I almost forgot your piece of pie. That would be horrible. Life without pie is not worth it. DNR. Yeah, even you nailed that one. You nailed that one, Evil. I mean, is it on? This is pretty obvious, right? Anyway, everyone's like, what? So let's see, what did we put down? We put down some stuff so that we could do that, right? Okay, we need to get this back, grab that back. I don't know what else we need. We need the glass. We'll probably need some more glass. All right, let's finish these waterways. Oh, actually, we do need actual warped trapdoors. There's a lot. Good. And some regular ice. Perfect. Perfect. We'll have to wait next video to see if the meeting happened. Yeah. You'll have to wait and see. I can't tell you stuff. Oh, wait, we were still tearing this down. Let's go back tearing this down. How am I? Tobrani asks. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing well. I'm actually holding up a lot better than I thought I would. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I was for sure that I was just going to be like super tired and like, have a hard time keeping up some energy for this stream. I thought I was going to be like, hello, YouTube. Wait, hello, Twitch. We're back with another live stream. Today, we're going to be working on a cactus farm. Before we get started, I need to tear out this platform here because I no longer need it. We ended up making this farm a little bit smaller to make some room for some stuff. It's going to be kind of fun. And we're going to have items going through some tubes. Could be fun to watch. Give a little more animation to the room, you know? Yeah, bring it alive in a way. But I'm glad you guys could be here with me, hanging out as we chill out and just build this up together. It's gonna be a fun stream. Hope you all enjoy it. Thanks for coming. If you haven't already hit the follow button, please remember to do that. I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific. Also catch me over on YouTube. If you didn't know, I have a YouTube channel. Impulse SV is where you want to go for that. It's got a red subscribe button over there. You want to look for that. Oh man. I mean, we just go all out, right? Just go for it. Sleepy pulse. That's what you get. The funny thing is, like, when I started doing YouTube, I pretty much was like that. Oh man. Bueller. I don't know who I was channeling there. But definitely feel like I was channeling something there. It's an ASMR stream where I just, does that count as ASMR if you just talk like totally monotone? You think it was okay? Evil Notion says Ben Stein. Ben Stein, he was the guy, right? The Bueller. Wasn't he also the Micro Machine Man? Am I remembering this wrong? Was the teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Was he the Micro Machine Man? Also? Clear Eyes. He did Clear Eyes. Okay, so he did do a commercial. That's what I'm thinking of. He was not the Micro Machine Man. Okay. He did Clear Eyes. Okay, I knew he was in a commercial, but for some reason I thought he was the mic, because like that would have been one big difference there, like the dichotomy between the boring teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off and the Micro Machine Man. It would have been a little bit different of an acting style, wouldn't it? I was channeling Martin doing my vote. Hello everyone, welcome back. I can't do it. I'm trying to remember like what are the things that he would like make fun of Mumbo for. As you can see, I'm still in this southern lands with these idiots. He didn't call us idiots. With this lot, not really chuffed to bits to be here. Maybe today we'll think about packing up and getting away from these guys, because they are a bit annoying. Nailed it. Gotta work on my accents. I may not be able to nail the accent, but at least I can. You just throw in the chuff to bits and you nailed it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to nail Mumbo impression. Chuff to bits. Done. Perfect. Don't even need to come close to an accent. These guys built the towers. I built a bunker. It's pretty pants. Not really chuffed to bits with it. Gotta say pants. But that's the thing, is like, so something's either pants or he's chuffed to bits. It can't be both, right? This bunker may be pants, but I'm still chuffed to bits with it. Maybe that could work. Maybe. Has Mumbo seen my sugarcane brick wall tunnel yet? No. I want to finish it too. I don't know when I'm gonna finish it. Ace Gimco, thanks for gifting out that sub. Super kind of you, my friend. Appreciate that. All right, so this one goes there. Nope, there. Alrighty, and then we got these little bits here. That one's right in the middle, right? So we don't have to worry about that. Up. Okay. It's like it's got these little like spines basically to catch these, and then we'll fill in the glass afterwards. Up. Oops, too far. And there should be a longer one right here. Yep. That side should be everything. Let's do the same thing on this side. 5, 6. Perfect. Uh-oh. Gonna have lighting issues. Let's put it back. The pants bit reminds me of Leon from...
Now that's what I call
I don't know what that is. Is that short for something? I'm afraid to say it in case it's something bad. It's like you see a word, I'm like, oh. All right. That should do. Short of Pokemon Sword Shield. Oh, Pokemon. Okay. I was like, yeah, it seems like it's short for something, but I don't want to take any guesses here. Pokemon. I never got into Pokemon. Don't cancel me because I never got into Pokemon. I don't know why. It just never intrigued me that much. Maybe because I'm an old man. Unsub, unfollow. I'm done. Put a fork in me. It's been a good run, peeps. It's been a good run. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back though. I may be canceled as Impulse SB, but I'm gonna come. Did I say SB? SV. I'm gonna come back as a new persona. Hello, welcome to YouTube and Twitch. My name is I don't have a good name. I need a name. Boring Pulse. No Pulse. Wait, that's my Halloween name. I forgot to switch it. Impulse ASMR. Oh yeah. Welcome back to our new ASMR channel here on Twitch. Today we're going to be playing some Minecraft, but we're going to be doing it in the least exciting way possible so that you all can just sit back and relax and enjoy your time here. Everybody, I want you to think about something in your life that makes you feel calm. Okay? Really envision it right now. Close your eyes. Think about whatever it is. Is it a hot cup of tea? Is it cuddling up on the couch with your pet? Not getting out of bed in the morning as the sun rises? A warm shower? Could be many things. Pick your thing. What brings you joy? What brings you calm? You have it pictured right now? I mean, I could do it. Cancel Impulse all you want. I'm coming back. ASMR, we're gonna nail it. We're gonna nail it. ASMR is creepy. Oh, man. And now we build a happy little tree. It does. It's very Bob Ross-esque, right? Oh, man. Could be a DJ at a local classical musical radio station. I don't know enough about classical music, but I could, fake it till you make it. I could, And now we bring you some beef oven. They'll buy that, right? I'm good at this. Great. Oh, been waiting all my life to be a ASMR host. Yes. All right. This will do the thing where it like goes back and forth, but eventually will make its way out. So it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. All right. Now this actually is not fine because if we put water here, it's gonna try to flow out that way, right? It's gonna try to flow into these, and we don't want that, right? And if we put those there, then we don't have water flowing this way. So unless we extend that out to have a little bit of water flowage, that would potentially work. The other option is to not do it here. Draconis is going to tell me how to do it. I might just figure this one out on my own, Drac. Let's see. We could do this, right? We could put the trap doors here and here and the water here. But we still need those trapdoors there. Remove trapdoor and move it forward 1 block. Listen to Drac. Don't try to figure it out yourself. Okay, no trapdoors here. And move it forward 1 block. See, this is a problem, right? Can we put the trapdoor above this? No, because then it won't flow that way. I feel like this is going to be a problem right here. Like it was better off without that block. Oh, you dropped it down. That's what you did. You dropped it down. Do I want to drop it down? Your design, it looks like you dropped it down. You lie. What you sent me, you drop it down a layer. This whole middle thing is down a block. It would make life easier to just drop it down. Right? That would make life easier. You're good the way it is. Right now stuff will get stuck right here though. Stuff will get stuck in the middle, won't it? Right here? Because it's not, yeah, see I'm standing still. I kind of want to, I mean, yeah, if we do drop it down, that makes life easy. Do we do there? No, because the water has to flow through there. Put trapdoor 1 block behind intersection. Yeah. Here, right? So it doesn't flow backwards. That makes sense. Get rid of that so it flows out. Got it. Okay. And then this doesn't need to be there. Does fall short, but yeah, I guess we do need to do. We could do water right there. This would slide. It would keep sliding. We could find out, right? Okay, there. Those are going well. If I could do this without picking up the cactus, that would be great. What can I do? Don't pick it up. I'm gonna stand back and watch. Oh, I gotta double slab this. See all the cactus falling on the glass? So I gotta come through and like actually put these in when we're done so they don't get stuck. I'm gonna leave that for a minute. We'll see if any cactus collects there. Then we'll just do the same thing. Pop it there. Easy mode. Easy
Hey,
mode.
Impulse, it is time to stand up or sit down.
Pop it there. It's just that beginning bit. All right, we're good. Except for that piece right there. We got to fix that. See, I think even here we don't need to worry too much about it. It's going to slide and it's going to be fine. Whoop. Pop. So much cactus coming through. Oh, this one's gonna be a bit. Let's see if it works. That's back there. Oh, good, it does. It went one block down right there. That's perfect. And it makes it. Awesome. All right. Now we just need to go around. Do I have enough black? Yep. There we go. And just so that it doesn't get caught. I don't have to do the whole thing. But I think it's going to look better if we do the whole thing. You know what I mean? I think it'll look better. Like, we could just do it around the little drop chute so that the items don't get stuck. But this is the way to go. Now we're going a little bit of form over function. I mean, we're not limiting function by choosing form. We get the best of both worlds, you see? Choices. It's really hard to tell what block I'm facing. We're good. Love fixing the aesthetic of things that won't be seen. Exactly. It's the details, right? It's the details. This is a pride thing, you know? Have pride in your work. Even though no one's ever gonna see it, you know you did it right, and you feel good when you do things right. That's what it's about. That block is bad. This is my AFK room. I had to AFK for Cactus just to build up the farm. Okay, so far, look at that. No Cactus stuck anywhere. This is gonna be good. It's gonna work. We're 100%. Uh-oh. That misplacing of a block could be costly. Uh-oh. It wasn't costly. If there was a cactus sitting on it, it could have been costly. I don't think there was, though, or else we would have seen something happen. That would have been bad. Would have had to go inside and fix it. Although I will get the camera account on just to make sure we didn't miss anything. At some point, probably... Oh, no, I did it again. Oh, no, I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. Is dripping water. That's a good sign. If the block's dripping water, then that means there's not sand on top of it, so I was fine. Oh, don't say, oops, I did it again. Come on, Brittany. Oh, man. I did the little ASMR bit, and now like I'm actually feeling like my energy dropped a little. Joking around with the ASMR thing, and now I'm like, oh man, took me down a notch energy wise. What time is it? We got an hour left. Woo! What am I doing today? What am I doing today? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be working on my Hermitcraft episode. Might need to make an episode where I actually show off what we're doing. We're about to get into the fun stuff though. Look at all that. Oh, I mean, it's already kind of fun. It's like bouncing around and stuff. Sweet. Okay. All right. So look at this. We have a lot to play with here. Let's step back and get a good vision. Let's put down the blocks. All right. Now it's fun. Oh yeah. That's what happened. I turned down the music in my ear when I was recording that clip with Doc. Tell me this. I'm going to crank up the music in my ears. Tell me if you guys hear any difference. Did it get louder? Oh, snap. Okay. All right. I brought it back down. Okay, that's interesting. So, okay. We don't need our ears, no big deal. So when I brought down the music to talk to Doc, it brought it down for you guys too. Interesting, it didn't used to do that. I made some changes. I made some changes to my settings on my GoXLR. That used to not impact you guys. Real's like, am I the only one that wants it cranked? Let's go, crank it. I just turned it back to the level that I usually hear it at. So crazy. Oh, I see it now, yeah.
That's what I call
Good at stuff.
high-quality tool.
All right. Now I got to be careful because I like had it dialed in at the perfect volume level where people would complain on both sides of the coin. That's how I know it's perfect. Because we had people complaining on both sides of the coin. People would complain that it was too loud, and they would also complain that they couldn't hear anything at all. So when I hit that level of complaining, that's when I know it's perfect. Because then nobody's happy. It took me a while to dial that in. All right, let's step back. The reason it looked different between your farm and the pics I sent you is that my design bottom floor uses full blocks and not slabs. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Something about that waterway. Oh, okay. It's a perspective thing. Something about that waterway down the middle in the screenshot you sent me. It appears to be one block lower, but it's because you're switching between glass and ice. All right. Well, we got it now. It's working perfectly. All right. Let's take a step back. Let's see. We wanted our viewing platform to be up here. Actually, let's see. We were gonna try to make like a railing. The farm is super fast. Yeah, it's cranking out cactus. We should probably consider collecting it. All right, so volume levels now. This is where we're gonna find out if I nailed it or not. Volume levels now with the music. Is it still a little louder than usual? Is it good? Perfect. Okay. At least you guys can hear music. Still very quiet. I would rather have more complaints that it's too quiet than too loud. Yeah. It's too loud. It's perfect. Louder than usual. Louder than I usually keep in my streams. Let me see where I'm at. I am... Somewhere there's got to be a timer that says how long I've been streaming for, right? Is there... Oh, there's no command. No bot. I thought somewhere I had a timer. The music just stopped. There's a new song that'll be coming on. Let me look. Hmm. 2 hours, 10 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to try to go back in my stream replay at 2 hours, 10 minutes and judge for myself. Because I think when I'm using the Apple earbuds, it's kind of like middle road as far as volume. If I had headphones on, right? If I had these on, it'd probably feel a little loud. If I was playing them through like speakers, it'd probably sound soft. I'm gonna just bring it down just a smidge. Just a smidge. And I use the same word as Screamin' Mini. Smidge. All right, let's do something fun with this. I'm gonna record a clip. I don't know. I'm gonna record a clip actually. Let's record a clip before we get started. They're gonna rage if I don't have my hat on. Should we record a clip for the tubes of you? Discord DM Trello updated. Jeez, thanks, Draconis. You're on top of it. All right. Yeah, I want to look at that. For sure. N-Rods is cactus spikes. Have I downloaded the new launcher? I did, yeah. It wasn't horrible. I did have to reset up my fabric profile, but it wasn't too bad. All right. I'm gonna turn off music just so that this again, the disappearing thing. I'm gonna turn off the music just in case, because I actually want this clip no matter what. So, all right, I'll pause the alerts. I don't know if that's gonna help. Music and record. It's time for YouTube voice. You guys ready? Are you ready? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Hermitcraft. And I'm starting the day off with some very good news because, check it out, Cactus Farm is completed. Well, for the most part. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of cactus farmage, and it is producing quite a lot of cactus. And I thought about it, and I thought, you know what? We can't just have a old school cactus farm spitting out cactus, putting it in a chest. That's boring, right? Not here in the factory. We need to wonkify this, if you know what I mean. We need to make this a little more fun to watch, and that is what we're going to do next. I want this cactus kind of going all around in tunnels and tubes and spitting out and launching all over the place and really giving some animation to this place and making it fun, because this factory is all about pure imagination, as you guys know. And I think this cactus farm is producing quite well, don't you? So that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to play around with some ideas I have on getting the cactus to bounce around and stuff, and we'll see what we come up with. And scene. Nailed it. Ah, thank you. Oh, you guys are too kind. You're too kind. All right. Kill that. There we go. We got Pearl up in the chat. What's up, Pearl? I gotcha. You admire the fact I can record clips on stream? Oh, I could show you the ways, Pearl. I could show you the ways. You do have to make a sacrifice, though. I don't know that OBS can do it, but Streamlabs OBS, I can tell it which sources I want to actually record. And therefore, I can actually just hit record and get a clean recording from stream. Very neat. You did it before with collabs, but I can't do the voice. Oh, it's more about putting the YouTube voice on. I can flip that switch any moment. I can flip the switch any moment. We go full YouTuber mode. Isn't that right, chat? You guys love it. It's so funny because a lot of the time people don't really see or think about that difference. They'll go watch me on YouTube and I got like the difference, you know, kind of the more animated, louder, whatever voice, and then they come to stream and I'm just like, you know, just chilling, doing the regular me voice, and then I flip into record mode and they're like, whoa, who are you? Now I'm scared. Your issues, you have to re-record clips usually because you mess up. Ah, yeah. Well, I mean, if we messed up, I could just be like, we're gonna scrap that one. Let's do that again. Right, chat? Collabs, it's hard. Like, even yesterday, I recorded with Mumbo, and at the end of it, I'm like, I'm just gonna ask him if he wants to redo that one, because we talked over each other just a little bit here and there, and I wasn't sure if he was gonna be okay. You know, I'm okay. Like, I don't get like extremely picky in collab recordings, and at least not enough to be like, that was terrible, can we reshoot that one? But like, I would totally understand if anybody I ever collabed with was like, that was messy, let's reshoot that because we could do better, you know. And that I would be fine with that as well. The clips Mumbo had with me in his last video were done while I was streaming. Retakesies? No retakesies? Yeah. Mumbo, I had streamer brain. Can we? That's what it is. We're piling on. We're piling on at that point when I record on stream. We're piling it on because streamer brain's a thing, right? I'm putting the hat on because I'm not getting creepered again and losing my stuff. We have streamer brain, and then we hit the record button. So now we have a stacked streamer brain and recording brain, and therefore it's basically like you're down to half a brain cell at that point, and getting a decent clip out of it is difficult. So I don't do it too often, but I just realized like I want to make progress here with you guys and start building up some of this stuff. But if I don't at least do an intro, then I'm going to start the video off with, and we're done. And that's not going to be good, right? I need carpet. Honestly, sometimes streamer brains make the best clips. That's true. That's true. Can be fun and silly too. So what you're saying is you're a full stack YouTuber. Yes, that's what it is. All right. Perfect. I don't know how much we're gonna need. I got way too much right there. Way too much. I need to build the stairs. I need to build the stairs going up there. I'm a little worried that I underestimated how tall this is, and that the stairs are gonna go. Actually, they would just look at a 45-degree angle, right? Oh, okay. Like regular stairs would be 45-degree angles, so they would end right there. Perfect. Right there. And if I wanted to go more half slab, like a gradual step up, probably about what, 30 degrees? Make an elevator? I could. I think stairs will look better though. All right, let's get rid of this guy. This was kind of temporary just to make sure we're on the right height, which we are. We're perfect. I don't know if I'll ever do anything on top of this. Like we might, in order to like fully wonkify this thing, do we need to utilize the top of this? I was kind of hoping to just use this space right here. And then you kind of like come up to the rail. Let's see how much the rail blocks though. That's kind of what I'm worried about.
Can you dig it?
Get out of here.
Can you dig it?
We got a Can You Dig It coming in from Dr. Shlomo. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Appreciate you, my friend. It says, can you modify your resource pack to make your netherite helmet look like the Impy hat? Unfortunately, no. The custom like texturing that we do with the hats and stuff, we can't modify armor, unfortunately. So that's why. Oh, do I really need to let you guys behind the curtain? All right, fine. What is oh, what's the button? Is it N? No, that's game mode. Whoops. How do you turn on the advanced thingamabobbers? H. Thank you. It's a good thing I'm not op. I would have just went into creative on accident. I forgot that used to be the switch. Yeah, if we put on advanced tooltips, you will you'll be sad to find out this is indeed a carved pumpkin. Don't tell anyone. It's a huge secret that we have here on Hermitcraft, and really we shouldn't be leaking that information. But look, I feel like over the course of this stream, I've become really good friends with each and every one of you, all 3,062 of you. I feel like we've established a friendship that's gone beyond a normal friendship on the internet, and I can trust you guys fully to never, ever, ever tell anybody about this secret of ours, because it is, you know, it's kind of a dark secret that we like to keep. All right, so please keep that just between us, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do feel like we have a bond now. Like I'm tearing up over it. I'm actually getting emotional. You guys are the best. All right, let's get this going. This is what happens when I don't get enough sleep. I get weird. Enjoy it. Okay. Oh man. I hate placing this. Is like the worst. I still haven't like decided the easier way to place. Is it on top of the string and on top of the bar, or is it on the side? I mean, there's only like 1 pixel there, but it's way less mouse moving, so I feel like that's the better way to go. This is my safety rail. Oh man. I walk up here and I feel like the whole thing's blocked, but maybe that's not bad. I mean, maybe I was thinking like you look down and a lot of cool stuff happens down there, but maybe we don't. Maybe we just have it up here. Maybe this is the show. Forget about anything below this. This is the show. This height and above. We have a lot of space. We might as well use it, right? Do glass panes. This fits more of the theme of the factory, but you want to try glass panes? I feel like this is gonna look better. What did I say a little bit ago about function over form? I think what we're gonna end up doing though is making a 5 wide stair. Let's do a little bit, and let's do a compare. I'll do glass panes with this lime stained glass, We'll put that up there. We'll put them side by side, and then we'll make a judgment together. Get ready, Drac. We're gonna need a pole. All right. It's gonna be whatever you want to call that railing that we just put up with the chains and the carpet. Versus, I feel like I need to go into some sort of mode here. Do I have one?
Today we have the battle of all ages. It's chains versus pains.
Did I nail that? I have no idea what that sounded like. Crushed it. Sweet. Oh man. I don't pipe myself through my own ears, so I have no idea what the sound effects do. Nailed it, Ace. It can't be stopped. Oh, the Slipgator is you make me miss him so much. All right. Oops. I actually wanted to leave that one. Let's start here. That's about half and half. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's about half and half. All right. So pretend you're here watching the Wonkification of the cactus getting flown around, and you walk up to this guy. This is your railing. Stop you here from falling over the edge and getting hurt, right? Safety first, people. There's that way, or there's this way. When you walk up, okay, we got the green glass that matches that. And yeah, when you belly up to it, you get a little more view. You can see all the way down. Could have utilized some more space in here, I suppose. Now, from the outside looking in, chat, chat, you should know, as Draconis is letting you know, there is a poll going on. So you yourself can decide which one's better. Now, taking a look from the outside in, which can look better overall here for an aesthetic. Looking up, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Ooh, let's not lose this stuff. Looking up's not gonna matter too much. You don't really get too good of a view on that. All right, make sure you guys put down what you believe is better. We'll find out what the majority agrees on, and then I'll decide to choose the opposite. I'm just kidding. But I may include a weighted vote of my own. Although, to be honest, I'm kind of on the fence. So I am gonna probably be persuaded by whatever you guys believe. We'll see. Maybe there's something I haven't thought of. Anyway, Snuffles, why the poll is going. We still got a little bit of time on that. If you want to hit it, get your vote in, and put down what you think. Snuffles has donated $10. It says, silly is clearly a magical hat that disguises himself as a pumpkin to protect himself from evil X. Of course. All right. Well, you did nail that one. You did nail that one. I mean, I didn't want to let people in on that secret, but since you nailed it, then you know, there you go. That's exactly what happened. Thank you so much for the $10. Appreciate it. And I'm guessing the Snuffles the Conqueror is the same Snuffles that donated that $10. Thank you so much for the resub, 3 months strong. Appreciate you. Shawbrack, thank you so much for the 2 months. And Guernsey with the 100 bits. Guernsey, thank you so much. Chains with lime carpet. Ooh. Ooh. The Pains won. The Pains won the poll at 67%. We can't be adding a third option in because we're not gonna re-poll here. But now you got me curious. Now you got me curious how much better it could potentially look. I think we could just re-dye that, right? I know I have some dye somewhere. I'm still sad that it's 1-to-1 for the wool. Black panes may work better. Ooh, panes but change the color. You know what? Gray panes are like almost perfectly non-existent. Almost like see-through, right? If we went gray panes. Yeah, maybe the lime is a little much. Like we don't need to pull this color in over here. with the panes. As I'm like doing the opposite. Now I do lime carpet on there, and I want to get the lime out of this. So now we like have the opposite. I think the reason why probably most of you, the 60 whatever % of you said the panes, is because when we belly up now, we can see down and get like the full show, right? Uh-oh. Why is that a full block? Yeah. Whereas this keeps you back and you can only see this much, right? So it's kind of nice that you can belly up and see the whole farm. All right, let's swap it. So panes one, fortunately, I think Pearl was feeling the other way, and it feels weird to go against Pearl because, you know, she kind of knows what she's talking about. Not the 67 or whatever % of you that voted don't. But I mean, Pearl's got an eye, you know. All right, let's try the. Do I have them? I have black, not white. Yeah, I want gray. That's light gray. I don't want light gray. I'm gonna have to dye. Yeah, it's art. It's in the eye of the beholder and all that jazz, right? I actually think this is gonna be. I got a good feeling about what we're about to do. Wait a minute. Have we always been able to re-dye panes? That just happened. I totally wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, okay, wait, what? It's not a Minecraft thing. It's got to be just on Hermitcraft, right? But even on Hermitcraft, I don't remember this being a thing. Oh, I can't get. Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it? We must have. I feel like we added that in for just this season. I don't remember that being a thing last season. I think gray is gonna look better than light gray, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, bam. I'm kind of feeling like, does this have to be white? Yeah. Well, it has to be white because I made it white. That's the only reason. And I don't feel like redoing it. But maybe this border of white could change to something else. And we'll have some better floor here because I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I think this is the way to go.
It is time to stand up or sit down.
Oh. She's serious this time. She really wants me to stand up or sit down. What's her name? We named her last stream. What did we name her? I wrote it down. Somewhere. What did we name her? Gladys. Thank you. All right, Gladys. Oh, we named her Gladys. I don't know why. How we came up with Gladys, I don't know. I feel bad because like there's probably a Gladys in chat and now it's like weird, you know, that we named my robot voice thingamabobber, my assistant that's reminding me to stand up so that my, you know, my back doesn't get locked up or anything. We'll do it though. We'll listen to Gladys. She knows what she's talking about. And we'll hydrate too, because I'm sure I missed somebody's redemption. Okay. I think we're gonna go with this. It's simple. It gives us some options. Very nice. All right, so step one, I think, is we need to bring the cactus over and up, right? So let's do that. Let's bring it over, up, and I kind of want to shoot it. Like, I don't want it just a flat wall of like Rube Goldberg or whatever. I want it to kind of like come at me, over, down, back, up, around, you know, kind of all over the place. In the end, though, we want to make it so half the cactus goes to a smelterator. And it would be cool if the smelterator was also part of the scene to where you could actually see it like turn on every once in a while. That would be pretty neat. So it's time to get into some of these details. I don't know, you know, we're doing it on the fly, so not sure how much we're gonna get done here, but first things first, I think we should get some soul sand. I think bubble elevator up would be good. We'll bring it over with some ice. Let's grab some soul sand, make a bubble elevator, bring it to the top. I kind of want to put some redstone in this too. Try black panes. The gray looks a bit too light. Yeah, I definitely knew I didn't want to go with the light gray. All right, I will try that. We'll leave it for now though, just because we could end up playing with the panes like for the rest of the stream, and I think we want to get into some fun stuff before we have to end for today. So let's put a pin in that. Let's put a pin in that, just for now. I won't say that choice is made and we're done with it. I don't have any soul sand. Does my bartering farm, it doesn't do soul sand, does it? Yeah, we want to slime block launch it for sure. If we're going to slime block launch it, that means that I need to kind of control the input a little bit so that it comes in bunches and not just a stream, because I want like a batch to get launched at a time. So, oh, do I have soul sand in? Yes. Good for me. In fact, now that I have 2 redstone boxes, because, you know, I lost one, made a new one, and then found one, and then Pearl stole it and hid it, and then I found it. The story of the redstone shulker box. Brought to you by Impulse SV. We won't get into any more ASMR. All right, let's just do this right here. Let's curve it over. Just to the edge of this thing. And this is where it will go up, I suppose. So I'm trying to use the back here as one of the walls so I don't have to double up. That seems smart. I think we can tuck a little bit of redstone in if we have to. So yeah, that'll do. Up, and ooh. Need to double up on the blackstone there, I suppose. Otherwise it might look a little weird. Ooh, lesser of evils. What's the lesser of evils right here? Doing that? We're doubling up on the blackstone. Yikers. That's gonna be tough. All right, so we will have, right, we're gonna have this. It's gonna start to shoot it up. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the glass is better, right? Neither one are great. All right, let's just have it ride up the side. This far for now. Does this have to be water streams or can you use slime launchers? I'm thinking both. Both sounds fun to me. I don't know about you, but both sounds fun to me. Glass makes it look more like a chute. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I was feeling it. I was feeling that too. We will end up flooding the place. Guaranteed. It's fine. As long as we come back and put some torches in so there's no creepers walking around. You notice I recorded the clip with my hat on, and then as soon as the clip was over, I put my helmet back on. I'm so like nervous now. Oh. At least we're building something that's fairly close to my storage room. Better without the soul sand, so you can see it slowly floating up. Interesting thought. I am a little concerned about how long it's gonna spend in this machine. You have a point though. Okay. As it comes over, if it was slowly going up, how amazing would that be? We gotta get redstone up there too. Somehow I need to sneak in some redstone that's not seen. That's like gonna be pretty much impossible. What's behind this wall? Oh, good. I might have to make a little tube right here where I can send a redstone signal up. I know it doesn't make sense now, but what I'm thinking is in order to like batch stuff, I was gonna batch it as it came into the tube by having a trapdoor block it. A wall of cactus. Snake it up with water streams. Oh, snake the cactus up with water streams. So like goes, instead of going straight up, it would like go up a little bit, go over, go up a little bit, go over, like that. Would that be cooler? Because I was gonna have it go up and then like start to slime launch all over, right? But if this snaked up every level, and that's kind of like the background of this whole thing, and then like all the slime launching happens in front, that sounds better, doesn't it? That's better. You guys are smart. You guys are smart. I'm just like, oh yeah, just get it to the top. Let's start the magic. Let's get the magic going. All right. Well, now I gotta break all this down though. Now I gotta break all this down. Start over, start over. That's it. We're resetting the stream. Start over. Like it never happened. No, this is a better idea. It's gonna be worth it. I will keep the ice, and we'll just do ice across every level. It'll be good. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, we need to make sure that the items make it through the system in 5 minutes or less, right? Well, less than 5 minutes, because also there's some travel time from the time that they break off the farm and make their way to this point. So if it could make its way through in like 3 minutes, then we're good. I think it'll be fine. A lot of these are gonna be ice ways. Let's just at least, we got time. Let's see if we can just get the snake done and see how long that takes. The rest is gonna be quick. It's gonna be like bouncing all over the place and getting to its final destination after this whole snake bit pretty fast, I think. So, all right, we'll put in ice across at these layers. I think that's probably gonna look better than, I mean, this one obviously is pretty tight, but it's just because it's the first one. The rest will look pretty good. And then, yeah, we'll use this back wall as part of it. And then I'm not going to do the soul sand. I think I like the idea of it kind of just cruising along. As long as we have the time for it, I like the idea of it just cruising. So let's just do this a little bit at a time. I can put a trap door there. Look at how much cactus is coming out. This is nuts. What a productive farm. Love it. Love to see it. And I do need to put some water in there, don't I? I'm gonna grab some ice. All right, we're rolling now. Things are happening. Guernsey, thank you for the 100 bits. It says, do a version of Zed's com Brewster, but have the trapdoor stay open for a pulse of say 3, then close for a pulse of 2, so the items go to different places. Yeah, we talked about that last stream. Maybe you missed it, maybe you weren't here. We talked about that last stream. We want to toggle basically about half of the cactus going to a smelterator, and then the other half staying in true cactus form. And something like what Zed did with his Brewster thingamabobber is perfect. Should I just leave that and let it melt? Nah. We can be smooth. Look at that. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We're good at this game. Right? Yeah. That's right. That's right. See, that's how insecure I am these days. I have to trigger an applause for myself. I suppose someday I could make it so you guys could trigger an applause. I've been looking into some stuff like that. I'm still kind of like on the fence about that kind of stuff, because I do like to kind of be in control of the content a little bit, where like even the hydrate and my back hurt stuff, you guys get to control that. Like it just happens whatever, you know? So I could be in the middle of a story or something and then it happens and I don't know exactly like how I feel about it. If that makes sense. What we need to do is put a trapdoor there so that the water... I could probably just do ice, yeah? And then just break it. You don't want a creeper jump scare like Cleo. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Because on one hand, I kind of like being in control of the content. So I know, like, I don't know. I know when it's going to happen or I can set it up and stuff like that. But in some cases, it's also kind of nice to be surprised. That adds some value too. So I don't know. Well, that's obviously not going to be there. Well, the cactus is making it up here, so that's good. So it's going to come up right here. Do I need to put a cap on it? I guess it would look all right if I did one of these, but it... This will work if I actually put it there, won't it? Oh, wait, it's still in line with everything? Except... Wait a minute. Mobs can't spawn on this? Okay. No cap needed, because it is kind of floating up nice and... Oh, uh-oh. What is that about? Why are those caught up? What happened there? Let's take them and see if it happens again. Oh, okay. When I first had ice in there, they got stopped. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no logical reason why those would be like that. Okay, this is nice. They're floating up. All right, next level. Let's keep going. This is gonna work. So far, so good. I may end up making a full tube up, potentially. Ooh, this is... We could get some water on this. This is spawnable right now, anyway. Yeah, I gotta make sure that the stuff will make it through in 4 minutes or less, right? So that is definitely a concern. We will check it out. All right. Let's just do this. Grab that cactus so we don't have that same problem again. Perfect. So I can just keep them in line. That's gonna look good. And then keep getting confused between which is regular ice and which is not. It's pretty dark in here. Not loving how dark it is, but oh well. Oh, this side's a little wonky because we got to put a trapdoor there. I went one too high. All right, I'm gonna run out of packed ice. I hope I don't have to go use the Snowball Collective. Add some end rods. Yeah, we might need to. Let me do this for now. I think I have more ice I can make. Why only 10 levels? Because last stream we had a little bit of an accident last stream. Building up this farm. Little creeper surprise happened. Sad times. I lost my boots and my pick. Very sad times. All right. I think we got enough ice. I can... So much cactus. Let me make some more packed ice. Packed ice is expensive. It's gonna use most of this. Why don't I have a crafting table in there? I keep running in here to this one. My storage room is getting messy again because I've been working on too many projects. I wonder how much more of this we're gonna need? Ooh, that was close. All right. Hopefully 46. Cub sells packed ice? I don't even know where Cub's shops are. His shops are like hidden. Ah! I am fine. Creepers are cool. Why are you spawning? Look at. That's where we're at. Like any little spot they can find, they spawn. Wait. Hopefully that was underneath. I'm like, we're not getting dolphin spawns in here already, are we? Like, is that a thing? Yeah, you get a little bit of creeper PTSD. Oh yeah. Last stream, it was a good one. I'm kind of excited about this now. This snaking back and forth thing. That was a super good idea. I'm ending up using a lot of ice, but it's okay. I should use this. Except I was a little worried I was going to go too far, but I did it. Nailed it. All right. Here. You can tell I've like gone into full like Minecraft work mode. The focus is happening. Must make progress. Keep doing that. I really want some payoff here. I could go a little bit longer if we need to, but I really want to get it at least through this so we can get a good idea of the timing. So you guys can bear witness to some progress today. Even if we don't make a ton of progress, we had fun, right? You guys had fun. We've had some moments this stream, I feel like. Have we had some moments? We've shared some moments. You guys have all become my best friends. I'm out of glass. Very much fun. Awesome. Then I am doing my job, which is a really cool job. I get to have fun and also provide fun. I hope. That's the goal. Did I run out of glass? No. Uh-oh. You were all besties now. Yes. I'm out of glass. Oh. That was a nice find. Except I could use some more glass. I'm also out of fuel. Look, that's not good. I know I have this glass in my inventory, but I'm gonna need more than that. I mean, I'll do it, but let's pop in a little bit of sand at least. Fuel has been a problem for me. I gotta get that smelterator done. Getting sick of like dealing with this. Did I have more glass that I could do? Can I mix and match? Aw, that's sad. Let's hope I can mix and match. I have a fuel generator. Yeah. The problem that I ran into is I ran out of bone meal, and then I had to go AFK for some bone meal, and I haven't ran it since. So it's a matter of me like making machines and then not spending the time to actually run the machines, you know? So that's on me. I just needed to do it. I'm taking anything I can at this point. Point me to the resources and I will get the 9001, 9002 built up on the server for you. Yeah. That would make my life easier if I could do that. Yeah, just contract the work. Let me see if I have some up here. I could steal some fuel from this system, but it is already getting kind of low with only 11. Oh, hello. Hello, beautiful. Let's take a... What are you doing? What are you... Huh? Oh my gosh. I don't understand. There's other people on the server, you know. Why do all the spawns have to be like any spot possible? Kind of hoping I had some glass tucked away in here, but it looks like I don't. Oh, a little bit. Like I said, I'll take what I can get. Look at that. We did all that digging for sand a while back. Ooh, look at that. And I have 2 shulker boxes of sand in here. I just need to stop. I need to put stuff away more often. All right. Let's craft what we can at least. My inventory is just bad. This is like the worst way to do it. Okay, that feels better. I don't want that. And I don't want that. All right. Do you smelt wet sponge or go to the nether? Nether. Ever since that you can go to the nether to dry your sponge, like, I would say it's probably the faster way to do it anyway, but it is better than that. It is the most satisfying thing ever. To like that, the sound of sponge drying in the nether is just so amazing. All right, we'll pop in a bunch of this now. It's not much, but it's it'll do. It'll do. Well, actually, I should have grabbed that sand while I was up there. Looks like. All right, let's see how far this gets us. I want to keep making progress since we're running out of time here. That, and we'll still some of that. Put the back this bit, and we're gonna be good to go. Almost 2 stacks. There'll be more glass ready for us in a bit. Yeah, anybody that wants to talk about Last Life, let's it's only been 24 hours or just over 24 hours since it came out, so there's still a bunch of people that haven't seen it yet. So instead, what I promised is on Friday, after I make my rounds on the Patreon server to see what they're up to, I will be back here on Hermitcraft. We'll be grinding away, lighting some stuff up, and we can chat about what happened in Last Life this week. So just to you know, be cool to the people that haven't had a chance. Let's not talk about any Last Life just to avoid some spoilers and stuff. If that's cool with y'all. It's over this side. Appreciate that. I mean, obviously, with so many people wanting to talk about Last Life, if you haven't seen my episode of Last Life, at least that should give you an idea that it's worth a watch. You know? It's definitely worth a watch, but no spoilers. We'll try to avoid spoilers. Okay. I just want like a double hotbar, I think. More spaces, obviously, but a double hotbar would be nice. Because the amount of times I have to swap, it's just because I like to keep so many... I need to, I don't know. Maybe I need to stop using a sword in Minecraft. At all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not supposed to happen, I don't think. Ooh. I confused it. All right. It's got a snake back. What? Over there and then up, and then we'll leave it there. Yeah, we'll leave it there. We don't need to bring it across one more time, I don't think. We'll have it there, and then we can start to like bounce it around and stuff. That'd be cool. So we're almost there. There you go. See? Vouch. People vouching. Vouching in chat. Last Life, worth your time. And I didn't go crazy. I didn't make a 50-minute episode like I did a few episodes ago. I got it down to 30 minutes of just pure fun. Oh, too soon. Too soon. Time for the ice, actually. Boop. And this. Okay. This is working out perfect. I can't wait to step back and see what this looks like. Okay. Probably one layer higher than I need to be, but that's all right. Let's have it all just sitting here in the end. So how are we gonna actually time this? I mean, I honestly think it's gonna be perfectly fine. It's like that part is the longest part, right? But it makes its way across there just fine. I mean, do I need to like sit here and follow a specific cactus? What if we do this? What if I block off, actually, not there. Somewhere I need to like block off. Can we do this? Is that my silk? Let's just block it off right here. Okay. And then let's give it a minute. Let's collect everything once it's made it all the way up to the top. And then I'll release it. And then we'll go to the top and see how long it takes us to get there. And I'm gonna need somebody to do a stopwatch action. Oh, but they're gonna despawn. Well, new ones will come in. If they despawn in the middle of it, the newest one hopefully will make it. Assuming it doesn't take 5 minutes. I missed an ice block? I missed an ice block. I missed an ice block. Oh yeah. Didn't go down far enough. I was about to go up there anyway. Perfect. Can do 75 hard update. Things are still going well. Things are still going well. Still getting after it. So we'll just leave it at that. It's been great. Like mentally, I've felt outstanding. Physically, I do feel like
Hey,
progress
Impulse,
is being made, but
it is time to stand up or sit down.
slowly but surely, we're chipping away. All right. So now we can do this. I'm going to sit down for this bit. Obviously, we're like in extra innings now, but that's fine. All right, we fixed the ice. So the idea now, somebody get your stopwatch ready. We'll let it through all the items that are down there. I think all the ones that were prior have been released or made it to the top at least. There's no way this is going to take 5 minutes. I think we're like totally good. It needs lighting. Like we need to add some like lighting design to this because it's super dark. Like if we want to be able to watch this and it to be fun to watch, then we definitely need to add some lighting. I need to do some kind of bits like that. Like frame up these bits all the way up so it looks like it's got a bit of a frame. All right, let's do this. Let's take that out. There we go, perfect. Oh, the soul sand itself. Oh, no, I just picked it up. All right, no, it's fine. It's fine. All right, new one came in. New one came in. We're okay. Okay, stopwatches go. Yeah, there's a soul sand in there. 3rd level cactuses are stuck. Can chains hang off of end rods? Yeah. Yeah, chains can like float. So Third level items were getting stuck? Really? Weren't items making it to the top? I thought I had a whole bunch that actually made it to the top. Sideways end rods? I almost think vertical ones would look better, like it's holding. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's a soul sand. Get ready to stop your stopwatch. In 3, 2, 1, stop. That's like a minute, right? Yeah. Like exactly a minute? Oh my gosh. We're so fine. We can bounce this thing around for 3 more minutes if we wanted. We could totally bounce this thing around. Okay, so instead of doing like redstone down there and having a signal come up, I think what I'm gonna do is actually box in some redstone right here and not actually end up using this back bit. We could build up another farm up here if we wanted. Maybe I should do sugarcane so I can continue to, you know, confuse myself. Here's kind of what I'm thinking though. We want to have a mechanism that will hold the items in a batch and send them so that I can time the slime block launching of them like perfectly. So let's just, for the time being, let's just get rid of that real quick. Get rid of that. And then I will put, I think I do need to go a level down. So it would be over here. So we'll slide it across, maybe to like the middle-ish. And that's where we would slime block launch it up. That could look good. So we put this back in. Boop, boop. Ooh, 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 ooh. That should be all right. I think. All right. And that's gonna make a mess. Bye. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. We just created a loop, right? It's coming up and then going down there and then going back. Now, obviously we can't do that because that's gonna despawn everything. All right, so what I was thinking is, what if can't do that, can we? Have to be waterlogged. Can we waterlog? It needs to go like in here. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Probably have to do a solid block. Are they gonna get caught on this? Because now what we could do is actually have this redstonified, right? So every bit we'll put it like on an etho hopper clock or something, or maybe a comparator clock. But now we can batch it. So we'll just do like every once in a while, go pop, pop. Ooh. And now we have a whole bunch together that can go hit a slime block launcher that we can time with the pulse of this opening and closing. Pop, pop. Right? And now signal goes and then boom, slime block launches. And we know that we've got everything on like a timer for the launcher. That could work, right? The question is, with the way I've got this set up, I don't see any cactus ending up on my side, like close to me here. So it's never gonna get caught up on the trapdoor. And I think that's because in the beginning, when it comes out, it's coming through and it's hitting this edge, right? The water's pushing it up against this edge, see? And it never is going to have a reason to go back against the other edge. So it's up against that front edge the entire time, which is great. It's easier to see. And now because it's still aligned that way, we can get away with doing this trapdoor this way without it ever becoming a problem. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Now we can do some redstone. Which is why I'm ending the stream. I've learned my lesson. Don't redstone and stream. Still cactus stuck on the third row. Let's take a look at that before we go. Okay, bye. When you say cactus stuck on the third row, let's take a look and see. It was probably just when I was building it, maybe? Do I have some more scaffolding? I have a little bit. Cactus stuck on the third row. That's 1, 2, 3. It's just too dark. I honestly don't see any. Hey Impulse, ever thought of making YouTube videos? Medbed. Either you're trolling or you're new and you don't know that I actually do make videos. I have a few subscribers over on youtube.com/impulsesvige. Go take a look. We make some videos there from time to time. Yeah, I'm not seeing any stuckage. This is actually much. It probably despawned. I probably had some get stuck when I was putting in the ice blocks. This is much more enjoyable to watch with F3B on, to be honest, right? It's part of the reason why we need to light this up. I think I'll throw in some end rods like in this bit right here, like in the corners and maybe up the middle where these are. I think vertical's the way to go. I feel like yeah, I feel like we've got the horizontal with the items. I don't want to do horizontal lights. Well, I could do actually right there across the ice, go horizontal, right across the, yeah, let's do that. What am I thinking? This is amazing. I love it with the hitboxes on. For the best viewing experience, please press F3B. Glow lichen on the ice. You guys, I want to try that before we go. We're going to have to look, give it that much. Let's take a look. I want to try that. We're not leaving yet. I said I'm ending stream, like people are like, peace, I'm out. But that's fine. Those people are gonna feel really bad when they wake up tomorrow to find out that I put glow lichen down and it was amazing, except they won't find that out ever. So I guess they'll be fine, but just live their lives happy. I'm gonna steal some. Do I sell it here? Yeah. Why? The Candyman can, because the Candyman can. You guys know when I get my new office, we're either singing or screaming. Oh my gosh. Seriously, with the lichen. Oh man. I don't even have lichen for myself now. And look, somebody put this beacon here and I can't get into my old base. Oh. I moved the lichen machine. Right. I forgot. Did I leave any lichen behind? Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. All this gear I left behind. I could have used some of this. I need to bring some of this over. All right. Like and subscribe. Where's my pearls? This is how I have to get out of here now. Sad. Forgot we made that lichen machine like super fast. Yoop. Right here. Hello. 7. Tell me it's not out of bone meal. All right. I forgot how to use this. Is it just there? Yeah, it's just there. This is our lives now. There's a lot of kelp for fuel. Yeah, in that base, in the old base. Should just go there. We're in extra innings here. I don't usually go past noon. But here we are. It's past noon. We're doing it. 18. All right, there's 64. Can I throw something else in here? Cactus for now. All right, turn that off. All right, stack and a half. That'll at least get us an idea of what we're dealing with. Oh, that was almost smooth. Almost smooth. Why not a hopper? I figured I would be standing there anyway, so it'd be easy enough for me to just collect it myself. That's gonna grow down without some stringage, right? Maybe that's fine. I don't think this is gonna give us enough light, to be honest. I think we need to go end rods across this. Nailed it. This is so much cactus coming through. Ooh, that's not where I'm putting it. Hello, Bueller. This gives us a little bit. I wish they made lichen brighter. Maybe someday they'll realize the errors of their way. Yeah, I am thinking we do end rods across the front of this ice in the end. The final design, I should say. That was confusing the way I said that. Why is this one tighter? I'm confused. This gives us a little bit of something, but yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. We need end rods. It looks good with the texture of the cactus, is what you're saying? Maybe we have both. Maybe we have the end rods and the lichen. That definitely softens up the ice look, doesn't it? It definitely helps soften up the ice look. So maybe I can do end rods underneath going across? Fourth row is one block too high. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? It is, isn't it? Because, yeah, that's a big gap. That's a small gap. We messed up. Dang it! I gotta fix that now. All right, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Leave it. It's whimsical. We can't have it perfect. Right. All right, guys, I gotta wrap it up here. It's lunchtime for me, and after lunch, I'll do some more. I'll do some redstoning in creative. Make sure I got this down to a science before I try to come here and fiddle with it. So just leave it for the haters, right? So they can comment.
My back hurts.
We'll seed the comments with you mess up on purpose, right? Seed the comments that way. Get the extra comments. That works. Who told me that making 8 boat holes was a good idea? What is she up to? I don't even know. Feel bad nobody responded. I never even saw that message. Pearl up to making 8 boat holes. I don't know what that means. All right, let's find somebody to raid. I don't know if any. Oh yeah, Crub Fan is streaming. All right, you guys get to stick around and be here on the Hermitcraft server and hang out with Cub Fan. I do remember hitting tab and seeing that he was streaming, so he's still going. Holes equal bottom of boat. What does she need that for? Did I miss a sub bomb? I sure did. Jeez. I got lots of thank yous to say real quick before we go. Wolf of Dragon, thank you so much for the sub with your Prime. I appreciate that. Onrus, thanks for the 15 months. Guernsey with the 100 bits. If you send items into chests and have them move out, there say 8 to continue the journey, that would reset the 5 minutes. Oh, right. If you put the items in a container and then spit them back out, it'll reset if we need to do that. I don't know that we will, but if I do run out into a thing where they're going to despawn, I could always do that. That's a good idea. Put them into a dropper and have them spit back out. And then we got the Real Bearded Teacher with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you guys. It's been amazing. Real Bearded Teacher, that was super generous of you. And the resub as well with your 7 months. Appreciate that. Ruin Matrix with the 500 biddies. Says keep going, man. Hey, I did for a little bit. You guys had to see some result, right? Thank you so much for those bits. Kelly J, thanks for the Prime sub. Oyander with the 100 bits. The Faintest, thank you for the 4 months. Says, hey, Impulse, love your content. Thank you so much. Super kind of you to say. All right, let's get you guys over to Cub. And I'm gonna start working on this Hermitcraft that you saw me record the intro for. So it will be fun. Can't wait to get this episode to you guys with Cactus flying all over the factory. It'll be amazing. So, yep. Anyway, you guys know what to do. We'll send you on over to Cub. You can, you know, let him know I sent you. Give him some love. And hopefully he's up to some fun stuff here on the server. So, Cub fan, here you come. And I will see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.